It's our Cat Connection, all brought to you by Top Crafters here on KFJB-TV. Now joined by senior Corey Smith for the Marshalltown Bobcats. How many Smiths are there, and how rich is the basketball tradition in your family?
I can definitely tell you that we do like to play.
Of course, your dad was a former coach here for the Marshalltown Bobcats, and then your brother Kyle is a freshman on the team. Yep. How cool is that to have that kind of impact in the Marshalltown Bobcat basketball community and to be able to play with him?
Mm-hmm. I love it. I think it's great to see him, as a freshman playing on varsity. I'm really happy for him, Yeah.
Of course, the senior season, there's been a little bit of up and down for you guys, but it seems like you guys have really handled it well and kind of, bouncing back from maybe a loss or adversity that hits. I guess it just seems like a good core of leaders. What do you have to say about this team and the leadership?
Since we're down a few guys, we have other people, that have to step up and, take that role. But I think we put a lot of good work in these practices.
What's been the most special part about your senior season and this group of guys? I mean, you look at Drake Capeyu and the work that he's put in over his career and guys like that.
Yep. I think it's just great, playing with all my friends, just pushing each other in practice,
Mm-hmm. What's left for you in your senior season? Are you other sports you're going to be involved in?
Thinking about baseball.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Coach Mann's been recruiting you, huh?
Yeah, he's been recruiting everybody.
More the merry, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, enjoy the rest of your senior season.
Thank you.
All right. That is Corey Smith for the Marshalltown Bobcats, your Cat Connection. All brought to you by Top Crafters. We are dedicated to building and installing the very best countertops. This is KFJB-TV.
Are you looking for an affordable way to update the look of your shower or vanity top? At Top Crafters, we offer more than just countertops. The possibilities are endless with custom and standard shower bases and panels. Wilson Art's innovative wall panel system and the Onyx collection both make custom showers easy. These systems are beautiful, durable, and made in the USA. Top Crafters also has a huge selection of laminate, solid surface, quartz, and granite. For your next project, stop into our showroom at 811 Iowa Avenue West in Marshalltown.
Since 1967, Jensen Ford Lincoln has served generations of families around central Iowa. Quality vehicles, professional service, knowledge of our product, that's a part of Jensen. But what's more important to us is a trust that is passed down from every generation. Jensen Ford Lincoln wants to serve your family. We want to be there for your first car, we want to be there for your family SUV, and we want to see you drive away in the Mustang you always dreamed of. At Jensen, we want to be here for you now and every mile along the way.
Legends American Grill is Marshalltown Steakhouse. Ribeyes and sirloins, aged, hand-cut, and served with your choice of two of Legends' legendary sides and a dinner roll. If you are a prime rib fan, Legends has prime rib every Friday and Saturday starting at 4 p.m. With 3 sides to choose from, it's chef-seasoned and slow-cooked to tender, juicy perfection. Try Legends prime rib, and you'll know why it's Marshalltown's favorite. Legends American Grill is Marshalltown Steakhouse.
The Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV is brought to you by Lennox Employees Credit Union, LennoxECU.com, Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce, Marshalltown, more than ever. Assured Partners, power through partnership. Legends American Grill, Marshalltown Steakhouse. Jensen Ford, with you every mile along the way.
Welcome back into Bobcat Live here on KFJB-TV.
That's interesting. You said a lot more.
Coach, a busy week for you on Monday night.
Welcome back on the countdown to tip-off. We're here at the Iowa Kitchen Company pregame coaches interview, and we are joined by Megan Heitman, assistant women's basketball coach here at Marshalltown High School. In talking of where the season is, the girls have really made a great growth. Where's the biggest area of growth for this young Bobcats team?
I think it's on the defensive side, really. We've had some really good games recently where we've held really good teams to low numbers and held some really great players to less than their average. So I think our defensive side has come along really well. And our rebounding on that end has become a lot more secure on the defensive side.
So you go into Mason City last year. That was a house of horrors in the first half. They held you scoreless for almost the entire first half. But this year, younger crowd in, doing better with the press at points. But freshman Sydney Capeyu is not playing here tonight, and she's often helped with the press. What are the keys for this Bobcat team to break this press?
Mainly patience. When other teams start speeding us up, then we lose patience and we start to try to do things out of panic rather than what we've trained to do. So just taking patience, realizing that 10 seconds in the backcourt is kind of a long time, and to make sure that we still have all 5 girls involved. Having the ability to bring Sydney up and at times is important. We can do the same with Amaya. Ellie Hughes can come up and be that person too, to at least catch the ball and take a couple dribbles, get us across half court, and get us into something.
Thank you very much. And tonight is Marshalltown against Mason City. You've been watching the Iowa Kitchen Company pregame coaches interview. When we come back, we'll have starting lineups for this basketball game here on Friday night.
Excellent service and lasting relationships are just a few things we are proud of at Iowa Kitchen Company. We value our customers, and when it comes to designing a new kitchen, bathroom, or office space, we want our customers to get the results they're looking for. We provide quality cabinetry, craftsmanship, and design with endless finishes and styles to choose from. Let Iowa Kitchen Company guide you through your next project. Visit our showroom today at 811 Iowa Avenue West in Marshalltown, or visit our website at iowakitchenco.com.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce reminds you that when you shop locally, you are benefiting members of our community and adding to our local community overall. You'll find local business owners are generally more knowledgeable, provide better service, and even know their customers by name. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce exists to be an advocate for our business community. Membership in the Chamber benefits your business and adds to the strength of our advocacy efforts. For more information on shopping locally and Chamber membership, go to Marshalltown.org.
Welcome back. You see the Bobcat ladies warming up, and really it comes down to a little bit different starting lineup. We'll dig into that a little bit more, but that was right around tip-off. But that's all, of course, precipitated by Sydney Capeyu is still out. She sprained her ankle the other night, and I know they were going to get a medical update after Bobcat Live last night. Not sure when she'll be able to play, but that gives opportunity for fellow freshman Kinsley Bowie to start. So a little bit different lineup. Bobcats will go a little bit more guard heavy, again with that Riverhawks press that we've seen for decades out of Mason City. So Bobcats will have to look a little bit different, see what they can do here tonight. But it's kind of a cool thing. Every time we've been up to Mason City, every time I've been up to Mason City for the last 3 years, it is Cancer Awareness Night. So you'll see the Mason City Riverhawks in pink. If you are watching on KFJB-TV, you will hear them in pink if you're listening at 1230 KFJB AM or 93.9 FM. But it is Cancer Night, and it's the 15th year they've done it. And over those 15 years, Mason City has given away $183,000 to the American Cancer Society, which funds research and trials. And let me tell you, that's my job. I am actually a fundraiser by trade, this by hobby. $183,000 from this type of fundraiser shows a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, but every fundraiser the last 15 years, it's not just hard work, it's not just dedication to the activity, it is because someone, and in this case a community, has a heart for people that are struggling with cancer, maybe lost someone. So that's a big deal. They sell t-shirts to raise this money. They do a 50-50 winner, and it's chosen at the halftime of the boys game here tonight. They do many different activities, all to raise money. What a wonderful thing Mason City and their community does. As you see there, Bobcats 3-13 will take on the Mason City Riverhawks at 8-5. When we come back, we'll do the quick starting lineups, and we'll get ready to tip off here at Mason City as your Bobcats take on the Mason City Riverhawks. junior guard there, Aniston Borsch, bringing us in. As you can see, there's freshman Kinsley Bowie warming up at the foul line. Again, she'll get the start here tonight, her third of her career. Really love to see, as we talked with Coach Megan Heitman last night on Bobcat Live, she mentioned not only has she been a parent watching her daughter Millie, one of the 5 freshmen on the roster, play basketball since 4th grade. She has been actively coaching this group of girls since 4th grade, not only in basketball, but in soccer as well. They really point to really what we believe could be a very successful Bobcat team by the end of their tenure. So exciting to look forward to that. While on the other side, Mason City is where the Bobcats want to be. Looking at starting lineups quickly, Kinsley will start with the Mason City Riverhawks. Mason City is star is number 10, Reggie Spots. You have Reggie Spots averaging 18.2 points per game and shooting 45% from the field. Again, against Marshalltown earlier in the year, she scored 20 points. Then you have guard Kelsey McDonough. Kelsey McDonough has 9.2 points a game. Michaela Trask at 7.8 points per game. Grace Birding at 6.3 points per game. And the freshman Jalen Falls at 6.5 points a game. On the flip side, you have Kinsley Bowie just over 3 points a game. Sarah Huffman, the junior guard, 6 points, 5 rebounds a game. Aniston Borsch, again, about a week and a half ago, had the all-time record for steals in 11 steals in a game, and she will guard at the third guard. Then you have Amaya Moore. Amaya Moore will be tasked with guarding the one and only Reggie Spots. And then Ellie Hughes. Ellie Hughes is number 21, the sophomore forward. We're going to take a break for the national anthem. When we come back, we will have Bobcat basketball here on KFJB-TV.
In your home is power. Power to remodel your home. Take a memorable vacation. Add a deck or patio. Lennox Employees Credit Union can help you unleash the financial power you possess with a home equity loan. Consolidate debt, fund a student loan, or pay for a wedding. Home equity loans are as low as 5.74% for a 5-year fixed-rate loan. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Online at lennoxecu.com.
The right insurance agent can make all the difference. Assured Partners agents represent multiple insurance companies. They can pick and choose from a larger variety of outstanding insurance options. Assured Partners also handles life and health insurance and Medicare supplement coverage. With access to local, regional, and national insurance companies, Assured Partners will create policies tailored to the coverage you need. For more information, go online to assuredpartners.com/Marshalltown. Power through partnership with Assured Partners in Marshalltown, Toledo, and West Des Moines.
And welcome back in here to Mason City. And as you look on the wall of the new gymnasium, you'll see on that west side, you'll see the banners for the state qualifier as this Mason City Riverhawks basketball team state qualifier in 2011, 12, 13, 15, 16, 18, and 19. Definitely the class of the Iowa Alliance North Side. But as we look here, the Bobcats are going to be in their white jerseys with red trim and the blue block M on their hips as Coach Brian Murphy looks to encourage his team, and this is what he's going to be talking about. Intensity and poise. He's been preaching it all year, and actually Coach Heitman last night talked about they have instilled the offense almost from the moment last season ended. So the Bobcats have had a few months into it, and now Amaya Moore is going to be at the jump, and it's going to go to the Bobcats as Ellie Hughes, the sophomore, tracks it down, gets it back to Sarah Huffman. The junior barks out the signal. Now here comes the trap, able to get it into the corner to Kinsley Bowie. Handoff to Moore, over to Huffman. Got head up, nice rotation, but it's fumbled away, but recovered by the Bobcats. Again to Borsch. Borsch gets it cross court. Amaya Moore, dribble drive, and they're going to get her steps. And that's one thing you almost love to see Amaya just shoot that. They were not coming at it, but a nice idea by the Bobcats going sideline to sideline. That's the way you're going to beat a trapping press. A duck in and a shot by Falls. The left-handed three far too strong, and it's going to be off. It's going to be off the Bobcats as Kinsley Bowie sought to track it down. Grace Birding's going to pass it in here in the near corner. It gets a cut down, nice cut by Trask, and it's going to be no good but a foul. That's going to be on sophomore forward, Ellie Hughes. Nice little motion off that side inbounds and just a duck in there by Trask to get a chance for the 2 free throws. First one is up, and that one's going to be nothing but tickling the nylon there for 1 point. Trask, 2 dribbles, sets up a high arcing shot, short, but it's going to be a rebound. Falls gets it over to Trask. Trask kicks it out to Birding. Top the key to Spots, down to Falls, off the glass, no good, as Hughes did a nice job defensively, and Amaya Moore gets it, and here comes the Bobcats. And they're picking her up right at the top of the key, and Trask almost races it down. That's where Huffman thought, it's just going to go out of bounds. But Trask, there's a reason she's on the front of that press. She is a tenacious defender. It's almost like you've got a dog on a leash right at half court, and the Riverhawks are just waiting for the mailman to get close enough so they can attack. Borsch tries to knock it inside to Huffman, and it's knocked away, but it'll stay with the Bobcats. As Kelsey McDonough knocked that one away. Gets it into Borsch. Borsch looks head up, drops it into Hughes. It passed away, and now Huffman, thought she could step into a 3. No, Borsch gets it into the lane. Looks to kick out, reverse dribble out to Bowie. Bowie to Moore. Huffman gets it to the free throw line, tries to drop it down, and it's going to be a shot clock violation on the Bobcats. One of the biggest things we talked about, and we talked about, is this Bobcat team defensively much better. Offensively, it's not that they take bad shots. It's often they won't get to shots because they're too passive with the basketball. Really need to see the Bobcats seek to get off that first, second pass and get a good shot up. Birding right at the top key, hands it off to Spots. Her three's too strong, and Bowie gets another rebound, and here comes the Bobcats. Gets it across court, near court to Sarah Huffman, drops it down into the corner to Amaya Moore, and the call is going to come back to the Riverhawks. We are situated right behind that Riverhawks student section. So for those of you being able to see in that north corner, good luck to you. Bring it across the line. Spots, again guarded closely by Amaya Moore. Birding drops down to Trask. Trask off the glass, no good. She gets her own rebound. Falls, gets it to McDonough. McDonough, left-handed 3, back iron, no good. Hughes with the rebound, and here come the Bobcats. Oh my goodness, she came across the body. That's a foul. But no call, and it's going to end up be off Spots, and it's going to stay with the Riverhawks. Bowie gets it. They're going to Riverhawks extend to a trapping full court, and now knocked away by Birding. Birding is able to track it down. Falls top of the key to McDonough. Spots now pulls it back out. Gets the pick from Falls. Now it's Ellie Hughes picks her up, gets her baseline out to Trask. Trask short, no good. Rebound, Huffman. And my goodness, they are not interested in calling fouls on reach-ins as Borsch is able to break that trap. Great job by her. Gets it to Moore. Moore gets it ripped away by the freshman Falls, and here come the Riverhawks. Spots, head-up dribble, gets it into the lane. Kicks out to Trask. Trask for three. Ribs in, no good. Rebound. It's going to stay here with the Mason City Riverhawks. That's going to be off of freshman Kinsley Bowie. We are 3 minutes into this ball game. It is 1-0 as Michaela Trask was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And now Birding inbounds, gets it to Trask. Trask winds up on that three. Oh my goodness. That almost didn't even hit the net. They're going to say her toe was on the line. It's going to be 3-0 Riverhawks. Oh, terrible pass. And off the glass, Birding gets it. Now it's a 5-0. Bobcats take a timeout. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Bobcat basketball here on KFJB-TV. How are you? Bobcats again turn it over on that press, and another bucket by the Riverhawks quickly. It's a lot of waiting for the basketball. You have got to attack. If you're Sarah Huffman, if you're Anderson Borsch, if you're one of those guards, you have got to come to the basketball because this Riverhawks team is long and strong. They're going to call a jump ball as Zaria Falls is in the ball game, able to get it knocked away there. Michaela Trask is going to lead all scorers with 5, and Grace Birding's got a couple as well. For the Bobcats, Sarah Huffman, Ellie Hughes, Kinsley Bowie, Anderson Borsch, and Amaya Moore. While for the Riverhawks, it is Kelsey McDonough along with Zaria Falls, Reggie Spots, Michaela Trask, and number 30, Grace Birding. Birding passes it in underneath the hoop. Gets it out to Spots. Spots dribble drive on Amaya Moore off her leg, and that's going to go to the Bobcats. I'll tell you one thing that Coach Heitman was exactly right. Amaya Moore has leveled up defensively. Reggie Spots has not had clean looks, and that longer defender has been a problem. Gets it into Huffman. Huffman gets it up to Hughes. Cross to Borsch. Borsch, oh my goodness. It's telegraph passes. As Borsch picks it up, but Zaria falls off the glass, no good. Rebound's going to be Hughes again. Oh, my goodness. And it definitely looks like there is a lot of contact. And finally we get a call, and it's a call on Michaela Trask. This press is unrelenting. Usually it starts off about half court, then they unleash the dogs and they go full court. Bobcats have to look to score off of this. They're able to break it. Hughes then throws it away. You've got to look to attack the basket. I don't know if the Bobcats have a shot here tonight. Spots getting delayed, no good. Amaya Moore, and it's going to stay with the Bobcats here on the jump ball. This really is where we're at, folks, is the Bobcats played really good defense. In the half court, they've given up 1 point. Off of turnovers, that's where 6 of the Riverhawks' points have been. But offensively, not even getting shots up. You can't win without taking shots. Aubrey Tejada's in, and it's going to be 5 seconds here pretty soon. But they're able to get it in quickly. Oh, my goodness. And they pass to the scorekeeper, and another turnover for the Bobcats. 7-0 Riverhawks, 3:46 left to go here in the first quarter. Bobcats defense has traveled. Offense not so much here early on. Zaria Falls lines up the three. Iron no good. That sure looked like a lot of contact inside, but nothing called. And Audra McDonough with that southpaw is able to get it over the rim for 2. 9-0. Bobcats able to break that press, gets it up to Tejada. Tejada bounce pass, try to bounce pass through 3 people. Shoot the jumper, ladies. To get it up off the glass. Spots has got her first 2. And it is 11-0. Tejada throws it away again. Off the glass, no good. And it's going to be Audra McDonough. Actually, Kelsey McDonough, sorry. Kelsey McDonough is at the line here. This Marshalltown has struggled with this press. It's quite a good press, but it is a beatable press as the first free throw is up and good. Really comes down to the Bobcats can't be afraid to knock in that 15-footer here tonight. Second one is no good as Hughes tracks it down and gets another rebound, her 4th of the night. The big thing with Mason City, often teams will just press off of makes. They press off of everything. They press off of misses. They press off of makes. They press off of turnovers. Their defense is a full-time panini, pressed all the time. Drop down in, Ellie Hughes playing quite well defensively. She and Amaya Moore have done a nice job on that end of the court. Oh my goodness, another foul. This is one of the things with this defense. Mason City very aggressive, able to get into passing lanes, able to get defenders. Is if you're not going to be physical with them, they're going to run right through you. Right now the Bobcats playing like their claws have been clipped, not having that aggressive nature that you need to take on Mason City and the Riverhawks. Georgia Jansen, the freshman, is going to get her first run here tonight. It's Moore, Huffman, Bowie, Tejada, and Georgia Jansen. And again, another turnover. Falls brings it up. Zaria Falls to McDonough. McDonough for 3. Yep. That was bucket. It is now 15-0. And it's going to be off the Bobcats again. We went 1-0 3 minutes into this game. Now, less than 6 minutes in this game, it is 15-0, all off of turnovers. Amaya Moore, though, playing quite well defensively. She's going to guard Zaria Falls. Huffman gets out in the corner, but McDonough says, you know what? I'm going to rainbow in that thing again. She's got 9. Bobcats down big. You're watching Bobcat basketball on KFJB-TV.
Far from here. The city includes the beautiful apartment building with indoor parking, a chapel, a movie theater, a swimming pool, exercise and recreational facilities, putting greens, and more. The city isn't really a city, but it is a wonderful place to live. Make friends and live your best life. It's the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The Embers provide security, independence, and companionship. Beautiful grounds outside and lovely studio, 1 and 2-bedroom apartments inside. See it for yourself. The Embers in Marshalltown.
Hey Bobcats, it's Cynthia. You're watching Marshalltown basketball on KFJB-TV.
And it's time for a Central State Bank score update here in Mason City as the Bobcats trail 18-0. But Central State Bank located in State Center, Ames, and West Des Moines. So far, the AGWSR girls are up on Grundy Center at halftime. The score is 24-17. But again, Mason City, it's all been about that trapping press. Mason City, the first 3 minutes of the game, is that half-court trapping press, led 1-0. Well, they turned up the intensity and moved it to 94 feet. Now it is 18-0. Bobcats have not done a good job of getting the offense, of getting the shots. And right now, Kinsley Bowie and Georgia Jansen run into each other. Another turnover Bobcats. Zaria Falls bounce pass inside, taken away by Amaya Moore. And oh my goodness, another turnover. Oh, that's an offensive foul. He's looking right at it. No call. Off the glass, no good. Aubrey Tejada gets the rebound, and here comes Huffman and the Bobcats. Getting into the front court. Tejada gets top key. Gets it out. Bowie's got to be ready. Oh, that's Maya Moore in the corner there. And they're calling a jump ball. There is a lot of foul. And Maya Moore doesn't usually get real verbal, but they are allowing a lot of physicality here tonight. It'll be interesting to see this men's game later on tonight as the 9-6 Marshalltown Bobcats take on the 5-8 Mason City Riverhawks. Bobcat boys beat the Mason City Riverhawks earlier in the season 72-50. That was behind 29 points from Prince Jala, but Prince Jala no longer with the team, so it's a new look Bobcats as both teams come in on losing skids. Georgia Jansen top the key, guarding Grace Birding. Jalen falls back into the game, gets it to Michaela Trask, top of the back iron, no good. Georgia Jansen, the lefty, gets the rebound. Here comes Bowie and the Bobcats. Looking against top the key, and this is really where not only they're going to call a charge. The charge is going to be on Grace Birding. Kinsley Bowie does a great job of sprinting back. But the Bobcats really are struggling right now just shielding off, using their body to come to the basketball. A lot of late passes, but also a lot of waiting on the pass, which Riverhawks are just shot out of the cannon, are going to be able to take down those passing lanes and get to anything that the Bobcats might lazily throw around. 18-0, 56 seconds left to go. Here in the first quarter, for those of you listening on KFJB AM, it's going right to left on your radio dial. Borsch, pump fake. They're going to call a travel. They're going to call a travel on Aniston Borsch, and really the Bobcats are worried too much about moving the basketball and not enough about scoring the basketball. A lot of open looks from the jumper and just nothing shot. Nice job by Aniston Borsch getting into the passing lane and knocks it away from Reggie Spots. 37 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. 25 seconds left to go here on the shot clock. Grace Birding along with Michaela Trash, Jalen Falls, Reggie Spots, and Kelsey McDonough for the Riverhawks. It's Georgia Jansen, Aniston Borsch, Aubrey Tejada, Ellie Hughes, and Sarah Huffman for the Bobcats. The three by Birding is no good. Rebound Reggie Spots. She falls to the ground. She's helped to the ground, and that's going to be a foul on Aniston Borsch. No, they're actually going to call that on Aubrey Tejada. That is her second foul. And Millie Heitman, for the first time, is going to come in for Sarah Huffman with 27 seconds left to go. Shot clock is off, bringing in the 5'11 freshman defender. Spots gets it up off the rim. No good, but she is going to be fouled and go to the line to get two. And that is going to be on Ellie Hughes again, second foul of the night. Bobcats have 4 fouls, with 2 of them on Aubrey Tejada and the other 2 on Ellie Hughes. First shot is up. Hits a little bit of the back iron, but goes in as Reggie Spots picks up her 3rd point of the first quarter. Bobcats have done a really nice job on the junior guard, but so many turnovers. And the second one is up and good. Tejada just passes it to Heitman. Heitman wasn't looking, didn't know. Bobcats are flustered. They're almost to the point where they feel they're being trapped when no one's there. And they turn it over yet again. Birding gets it to the free throw line, kicks it out to McDonough. Birding says, why not? A 3 ball, no good. But McDonough gets the rebound, drops it off to Jalen Falls. Left-handed layup is up and good. It's 22-0, 5 seconds to go. Bobcats are going to let this one run out. And we're going to come back here with the second quarter. Bobcats down big, 22-0 here at Mason City. You're watching Bobcat basketball on KFJB-TV and listening on 1230 KFJB AM and 93.9 FM.
I don't want it to
Welcome back here to Mason City. Again, we apologize for some of our audio difficulties here tonight. We want to, again, thank all of our sponsors for really making KFJB-TV possible. We want to thank our producer here on site, Zach Tomish. Back at the radio station, the one and only Jeff Brooks, father of two, but also great one to bring on the scores. And then on the cameras, we have the one and only Keith Stewart, along with Jesse DeMeyer, bringing you all the visual cornucopia of joy that you see before you. But again, we just want to thank all of our sponsors: Lennox Employee Credit Union, Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce, Assured Partners, locations in Marshalltown, Toledo and West Des Moines, Legends American Grill, Marshalltown Steakhouse, and Jensen Ford. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow for 55 years, we are with you every mile along the way. And then Sports Plus, sports medicine and physical therapy, the place where champions rehabilitate and train, sportsplusTherapy.com. Edward Jones with Zach Wall, your financial advisor in Marshalltown. For Capon and Brown, your local premier Lennox dealer. Zeno's, a family tradition in Marshalltown for over 70 years, and the host of Bobcat Live. We want to thank McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, with quality furniture for every room in your home. Pence Appliance and TV, for sales and service of everything appliances. Come on and see the Pence team. I'll also tell you, and I tell this every time, that Pence commercial is the best thing going. You got the wave with the right hand, you got the wave with the left hand, and at the end, you get the thumbs up. I encourage you, watch that Pence commercial, comment. Do you like the right-handed wave? Do you like the left-handed wave? Or do you dig the thumbs up? I like to put them all in. As watch for the post game. I will get all three in for you Bobcat fans out there, for you Pence fans out there. Bobcats are on defense. Here's Amaya Moore, picks up Reggie Spots. Did a really nice job with her in the first quarter, limiting her to 4 points. But the Bobcats couldn't limit the Riverhawks. Anderson Borsch knocks it off of Jalen Falls, but it ping-pongs off of Borsch's leg and goes out, and it will stay with the Riverhawks. Riverhawks have their starters back in. It's going to be Jalen Falls, Grace Birding, Reggie Spots, Kelsey McDonough, and Michaela Trask, and that's going to be out of bounds off of Grace Birding. For the Bobcats, it's Georgia Jansen, the freshman center, along with Amaya Moore, Kinsley Bowie, Sarah Huffman, and Anderson Borsch. Now the Riverhawks go to a 3/4 court trap. And they're able to get it across. And then they have dribbles. And Anderson Borsch just doesn't even, she got mad, she threw it away and stopped. She just stopped and gave up a layup. That's the stuff that cannot happen for this Bobcat team to have any chance of building on this year. You've got to keep attacking. Borsch gets it in the corner, turn it over again. I don't think the Bobcats have a shot yet. And that's going to be a travel. Going to be a travel. Great job. Kinsley Bowie has done a nice job of getting back in transition. But the Bobcats just struggling here today. As Kelsey McDonough leads the Riverhawks with 9 points. Michaela Trask has 7 points. Grace Birding has 2 points. And Jalen Falls has 2 points, along with Reggie Spots' 4 points. And the Bobcats failed to score so far, but they have the ball as Sarah Huffman passes it in on the far side of the court in front of the Mason City Riverhawks bench. Again, Kirk Clauser's got a really good Riverhawks team. Bowie gets the top of the key to Tejada. Tejada, nope. Turnover. McDonough off the glass, no good. Bowie a little too late getting back. And McDonough's going to go to the line. This game is much more physical than I think the Bobcats would like, but they have not matched that intensity at any level, and And the refs are allowing physicality, and the Bobcats aren't stepping up to the plate here as McDonough hits her 10th point. She's over her season average just 10 minutes into this ball game. Second one's no good. Amaya Moore gets a rebound, gets it up to Huffman. Huffman just dribbled the ball, moving forward, gets it across as Amaya Moore gets it across the timeline up to Tejada. Tejada gets it down to Kinsley Bowie off the glass. Great pass by the junior, and the freshman knocks it in. Great opportunity for the Bobcats, but just come back. Reggie Spots is the baller. She just saw Grace Birding streaking down and was able to get the 2. She's got 4 points, but that's one of the best passes you'll see at this level. Maya Moore kicks out. Huffman's got to shoot the 3 there. She had a wide open look. Huffman got tripped, no call, and here come the Riverhawks. 27-2. You don't like the body language you're seeing from the Bobcats as McHolland misses a layup, and here come Aubrey Tejada, Sarah Huffman up to Amaya Moore across that timeline. Picks it up. Huffman, right-handed dribble to Tejada. Kicks it out. Huffman walks into a 3 back arm. Just little too much mustard on that one. And it's going to go out of bounds and go back to the Riverhawks. We have a bit of a big change as Isabel Hardy is in for the Riverhawks. You're going to have Zaria Falls along with Audra Mulholland, Abigail Latham, and number 4, Kylie Bergman, who hit a couple big shots against the Bobcats in their first matchup. For the Bobcats, Anderson Borsch, Sarah Huffman, Amaya Moore, Aubrey Tejada, and Kinsley Bowie. It's going to stay here with the Riverhawks. It's 27-2 as the Bobcats knocked it out of bounds. Latham is passing it in under the basket. Hardy was able to get position, and they're going to call the foul on, I believe, Isabel Hardy. She really tried to root out Kinsley Bowie, but a little too aggressive there. Borsch and Huffman playing 2-man ball, gets it up over the pressure to Tejada. Back to Huffman, back to Tejada. Tejada, that ball came at her. She didn't catch it cleanly and ended up walking with it. Coach Murphy taking a big drink of water, trying to get this Bobcat team ready to play, but it's 27-2 here in halfway through the second quarter up in Mason City. Audra gets it out. The shot is up, and it's going to be no good as Abigail Latham missed everything. Maya Moore passes it into Huffman, and here comes that trap. Will the Bobcats do a better job with it? Maya Moore picks up the basketball, gets it over to Borsch, down to Bowie. Bowie takes the baseline, and you just can't make that pass. They drop that defense, and there's 2 defenders. You cannot make that bounce pass. Borsch steps into a 3, rims in and out, and it's going to be knocked away by Zaria Falls, but she ends up tapping it to herself, and she'll bring it up down the near side of the court, gets into the lane. They call a charge. Yeah, she shoved off with that offhand. She's done that. As she's taking it to the lane, she's strong. She's got kind of wide shoulders, but she's looking for contact, but where she gets in trouble is extending that inside arm. I think Coach Murphy may not have slept real well last night, not just because he's a proud father of his 3rd kiddo who just turned a little over a week old, turned a week on Wednesday, but because he knew this Riverhawks press was coming. He's seen it for years, and the Bobcats have struggled with it each and every time they've seen it. Huffman's going to pass it in, get it over to Amaya Moore right at the C of the MC at midcourt. Gets it down to Tejada. Tejada has not caught passes cleanly here tonight. Georgia Jansen gets it into the lane, off the glass, no good. Gets her own rebound out to Moore. Borsch looks, drops it down, and tries to get it to Amaya Moore. She cuts, but no good. And quickly, quickly the Riverhawks go back to their starters with a full line change for the 8-5 Mason City Riverhawks. I'm Dylan Doze, and I want to thank Zach Tomish, our on-site producer, along with Jesse DeMeyer, Keith Stewart running those cameras, and then the one and only Jeff Brooks back at the studio. Jansen off the glass, no good, and it's going to be off of Georgia, and it's going to go to the Riverhawks. And again, just so you all know, Brandon Lewis is taking a well-deserved trip along with Bill Walton. They are on assignment tonight and will not be with us, but he will be with you next week as he travels to Ottumwa, and they'll also be at Fort Dodge next week. Drop down to McDonough. McDonough off the glass, and she leads all scorers. She's got 12 tonight. And the Bobcats turn over again. Spots gets into the lane. Oh, great step through, but she's going to be fouled. What you love to see with this Riverhawks, yes, they're quite aggressive defensively, but when they get the ball in transition, everything's going lane. They are looking to push that ball at every opportunity and not afraid of contact. These are the type of games, Bobcats are getting beat bad on the scoreboard, but you hope that when these freshmen become sophomores, when these juniors become seniors, when Ellie Hughes becomes a junior next year, that they're like, okay, this is what it takes. This is what it takes. It's not just about being at the right place. You've got to bring the physicality. You've got to bring the intensity. And then you've also got to manage it with that poise. This is not an easy place to play. This is not an easy team to beat. And the score reflects that as the Bobcats trail big, 29-2, with 2:55 left to go here at the brand new Diggs in Mason City. When you come in, when you're driving in to the Mason City High School, it used to be a little bit nondescript. Now it's got the huge Mason City Riverhawks logo along with that new Riverhawk logo out there, as again Mason City changed their school mascot this year in accordance with when the Meskwaki tribe asked that no other school use anything resembling Native Americans. Mason City agreed, and they've switched to the Riverhawks. Maya Moore gets it across, and here comes a trap as McDonough and Trask just relentless. Amaya Moore gets it into the lane, kicks it out to Huffman. Huffman over to Jansen. Jansen for three. Too strong as Jalen Falls gets a rebound, and here come Reggie Spots. Spots season up. Huffman just crosses her up, kicks it out to a wide open McDonough for three. Front iron no good, but chased down by Grace Birding. She's going to be tripped by Ellie Hughes, and that will be the sophomore's third foul on the night. Looks like Hughes may be subbed in. Now they're going to keep her out there as Kinsley Bowie's going to come in for Anderson Borsch. It's 31-2 here with 2:24 left to go in the second quarter. And the first one is up and good for Grace Birding. She's got her 5th point of the night. Second one is up, and it's pure. She's got 6 points again. Trask on that front of that trap. Amaya Moore gets it across the end line and then picks up her dribble. That's where you want to see the Bobcats just attack. Just use your dribble. Attack those traps. Attack the seam on that. Gets it down to Jansen off the glass, no good. But the freshman's going to shoot. This is what I absolutely love about Georgia Jansen's game. As the Bobcats have been timid, as the Bobcats have not gotten shots up, as the Bobcats have looked to pass more than look for a score, Georgia Jansen has come in. When she gets the ball in the position to score, she's going to shoot it. When she gets the ball, she's going to put herself in position to score. First one is back iron is too strong. It's going to be no good. 33-2. Second one is up and good. The freshman has her first point of the night. Second Bobcat to score. It's all threes on the board. But too bad the Riverhawks have 2 of them. Bobcats just 1. It's 33-3, 1:55 left to go. Shot is up, no good by Spots, but it's going to be tracked down by McDonough. Spots a little hezzy, off the glass, no good. Rebound, Jansen. Pass it off to Moore. And again, such a unique thing about this Riverhawks defense. Make or miss, they're trapping full court. Up to Bowie. Bowie takes one dribble, picks it up, and it's almost knocked away by Trask. Huffman evades the trap, gets it to Bowie in the corner, and they're going to say she stepped out of bounds. She tried to go out and around McDonough, but no luck. And the second team line change comes back. Azaria Falls, along with Kylie Bergman, Audra Mulholland, Abigail Latham, Isabel Hardy, and as I said, Zaria Falls. Zaria Falls picks up her dribble as Maya Moore's just dogging her in that 1-2-2 zone. Now she's going to drop, and they're going to play man. Bowie's on Latham. Bergman traveled, no call. Jansen gets the block to Hardy. Hardy drops down to Bergman, out to Latham for 3, all 3 of them. 36-3 with 52 seconds left to go here in the first half. It's going to be a foul, and that's going to be on Abby Latham. And Kinsley Bowie is going to get a chance for her 3rd point of the night. And it's going to be back iron, no good, as she misses the front end of the 1-on-1. For the Bobcats, it's Huffman, Moore, Bowie, Jansen, and Millie Heitman. Millie Heitman gets out as she guards Audra Mulholland. Gets top of the key to Latham. Hardy gets inside. Nice job by Sarah Huffman to poke that away. Bobcats down big, 20 seconds to go. They'll seek to hold this for one shot. Heitman doesn't catch it cleanly, but is able to recover it. Huffman down on the baseline. Jansen looking across and didn't even see Zaria Falls. She walked. They're going to call a foul on Jansen. It looked more like Falls walked, but maybe she walked because of the foul on Georgia Jansen. 5.7 seconds to go here as Falls looks for her first points on the night. 5.7 seconds left to go. Shot is up, and it's good. Falls gets her first point here tonight. We see KFJB-TV's own Keith Stewart getting in position to get that shot. Second one is up and no good, and it's going to be off of Isabel Hardy, and it's going to go to the Bobcats with 4.8 seconds to go. Last year was 38-4 at halftime. This year, it's Bobcats find themselves down by 34 again. As Huffman almost hits a half quarter at the buzzer, but that'll do it. Bobcats ran into a buzzsaw, 37-3 here in the first half. When we come back, we'll have the Ken's Transmission halftime report.
Never have to wait after ordering new appliances. At Penn's Appliance, you wouldn't. With an incredible selection in stock and ready to install today. Our friendly team is here to help you pick the perfect set to match your style. And let our professional technicians install and set up your new appliances, often delivering the very next day. Stop in today, see all the new features, and find your new look at Penn's Appliance. For sales and service of everything appliance, go see the Pence team.
McGregor's Furniture and Mattress has your mattress. Every firmness, comfort, and support level, each at a great price. Make the investment today for a good night's sleep for years to come. McGregor's also has quality furniture for every room in your home. Beautiful, comfortable sofas, recliners, dinette sets, and office furniture to help you work and relax in comfort and style. McGregor's Furniture is proud to bring you quality furniture and great service, and they are proud to support Bobcat Athletics. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown, open 7 days a week.
Golf doesn't end when the weather gets cold at Wandering Creek Golf Club in Marshalltown with their 2 full-swing simulators. Anything you can do at an outdoor golf course, you can do at their indoor golf simulators with 80-plus golf courses to choose from. Wandering Creek has numerous indoor golf tournaments this winter, so check their website for dates and details at wanderingcreekgolf.com. You could also save with special discounts for online bookings. Make a full day of it with golf, food, and your favorite beverage at Wandering Creek Golf Club.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Capon & Brown helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Capon & Brown to hear more about how they can help you feel healthier and happier in your home. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call them today at 641-753-3563 or visit them online at caponandbrowninc.com. Your local premier Lennox dealer, where quality has been a promise for 48 years.
Welcome to the Halftime Report on KFJB-TV.
Welcome back, Bobcat fans. Not the half you had hoped. Bobcats had it 1-0 after 3 minutes into this game, but then just the turnovers as the Riverhawks went from that half-court trapping press to a full-court trapping press. The Bobcats have not found that rhythm to be able to come to the basketball, be able to hit those passing lanes. It seems they're just a step behind and a little bit of strength behind this Riverhawks team. And so you get the 37-3 score. Riverhawks are led by Kelsey McDonough, 12 points. She averages 9 on the year, has 12 tonight. Michaela Trask has 7. Bright spot for the Bobcats. Amaya Moore has been fantastic on Reggie Spots, limiting her to 4 points. She had 20 in Marshalltown just about 2 months ago, and she averages over 18 on the year. For the Bobcats, it's not a whole lot on that offensive end. Kinsley Bowie has 2. Georgia Jansen has 1. When we come back, we'll have a regional scoreboard update. You're watching Bobcat basketball here on KFJB-TV and listening on 1230 KFJB AM and 93.9 FM.
In times of financial uncertainty, how can you stay on track? Call on someone who's invested in your success. Zach Wall, your Marshalltown Edward Jones financial advisor, is here to help you. He will work to build a complete picture of your financial life, including your unique goals and passions, so he can help you achieve what's most important to you. Call Zach Wall at 641-752-3017 to schedule an appointment today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
At Sports Plus Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
Since 1967, Jensen Ford Lincoln has served generations of families around central Iowa. Quality vehicles, professional service, knowledge of our product, that's a part of Jensen. But what's more important to us is a trust that is passed down from every generation. Jensen Ford Lincoln wants to serve your family. We want to be there for your first car, we want to be there for your family SUV, and we want to see you drive away in the Mustang you always dreamed of. At Jensen, we want to be here for you now and every mile along the way.
Couldn't be said any better than by the Mason City Band. Ain't nothing but a heartbreak. Bobcats down 37-3 as you may hear some Backstreet Boys in the background. But now it's time for the regional scoreboard update brought to you by Central State Bank. Discover what Central State Bank can do for you. Locations in Ames, State Center, and West Des Moines. And thank you to Jeff Brooks back at the studio for these scores. Des Moines North leads Ottumwa 31-17 at half. Collins Maxwell is taking care of GMG 23-17 at the half. Ankeny and Waukee Northwest, a pair of top 15 teams. Ankeny up 30-22. And BCLUW leads Colonesco 18-2. South Hamilton behind Nevada 26-17. Ames 25, Cedar Falls 46 at half. And then AGWSR still leads Grundy Center 24-17. When we come back, we'll have the Kent Transmission key adjustments to the second half.
American Grill is Marshalltown Steakhouse. Ribeyes and sirloins, aged, hand-cut, and served with your choice of 2 of Legends' legendary sides and a dinner roll. If you are a prime rib fan, Legends has prime rib every Friday and Saturday starting at 4 p.m. With 3 sides to choose from, it's chef-seasoned and slow-cooked to tender, juicy perfection. Try Legends prime rib, and you'll know why it's Marshalltown's favorite. Legends American Grill is Marshalltown Steakhouse. The right insurance agent can make all the difference. Assured Partners agents represent multiple insurance companies. They can pick and choose from a larger variety of outstanding insurance options. Assured Partners also handles life and health insurance and Medicare supplement coverage. With access to local, regional, and national insurance companies, Assured Partners will create policies tailored to the coverage you need. For more information, go online to assuredpartners.com/Marshalltown. Power through partnership with Assured Partners in Marshalltown, Toledo, and West Des Moines.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce reminds you that when you shop locally, you are benefiting members of our community and adding to our local community overall. You'll find local business owners are generally more knowledgeable, provide better service, and even know their customers by name. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce exists to be an advocate for our business community. Membership in the Chamber benefits your business and adds to the strength of our advocacy efforts. For more information on shopping locally and Chamber membership, go to Marshalltown.org.
And it's now time for your Kent's Transmission halftime adjustments. Really, what it is the Bobcats, and they've struggled with this all year, is you have to look to break presses to score. You cannot be timid against a press, especially a trapping press, because the Riverhawks will smell blood and run right through you. Bobcats have not done a good job of hitting those seams and attack and looking to break it to score. That's one adjustment. On the defensive side, Bobcats keep on keeping on. I thought Amaya Moore's been special here tonight on the front of that 1-2-2, or when they switch to a man. She has dogged Reggie Spots all night long. Spots hasn't needed to score, but I would tell you that I don't know how much she would score even if the Riverhawks needed to tonight, as she only has 4 points. But when we come back, we will have the second half for you as our stats and halftime adjustments presented by Ken's Transmission, your family-owned transmission experts.
Ever seen what it takes to fix a transmission? It takes a lot of patience, a lot of experience, and a whole lot of talent. At Ken's Transmission, they have all the above. Family owned and operated with over 62 years of experience in all areas of transmission, keeping your vehicle shifting smoothly, and routine maintenance, repair, and replacement, including automatic and manual. For reputable service, you can trust Ken's Transmission. Ken's Transmission at 306 East Anson Street in Marshalltown is a proud sponsor of the Marshalltown Bobcats.
There's a city within a city not far from here. This city includes a beautiful apartment building with indoor parking, a chapel, a movie theater, a swimming pool, exercise and recreational facilities, putting greens, and more. This city isn't really a city, but it is a wonderful place to live. Make friends and live your best life. It's the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The Embers provides security, independence, and companionship. Beautiful grounds outside and lovely studio, 1- and 2-bedroom apartments inside. See it for yourself. The Embers in Marshalltown.
Why choose Marshalltown Community College for your education?
A quality education.
Hands-on career training.
Convenient on-campus living.
One-on-one attention from my instructors.
Earning my AA degree and transferring to university, all while saving money.
Why was MCC the right choice for me? The great student activities and the friends I met.
2 convenient locations and the option to take online classes.
The right choice is MCC.
Hey Bobcats, it's Amaya Moore, number 13, and you're watching Bobcat Basketball on KFJB-TV.
And there is junior Amaya Moore, has been very good defensively, but the Bobcats still find themselves down 37-3. Drops down to Jalen Falls. It's going to be blocked by Ellie Hughes, but she's going to get called for a foul, and that is the sophomore's 4th foul in the game. Quickly, Georgia Jansen's going to come in Jansen was good in that first half, was active around the glass, got a block and a couple rebounds for the Bobcats. The lefty falls. First one is up, gets iron and backboard, and then falls through. That's her third point here of the night, as the freshman averages 6.5 points a game. The left-hander's up, and this time it's just nothing but nylon. It's her fourth point of the night, and Michaela Trask and the Riverhawks pull back to a half-court trap. Bowie guarded by Falls. This is your mismatch on the perimeter, but Bowie just can't get the basketball clean, and Borsch gets it. It's going to go over and back. The Bobcats are really going side to side and not looking to attack. As McDonough is going to pass it in half court. Counting it up and able to get it into Falls. Falls looks to get around Jansen. Jansen does a nice job of knocking it away, but Reggie Spots gets it top of the key. Right-handed dribble, cross it over, yo-yoing the basketball in front of Amaya Moore. Kicks it over to Trask. Trask looks inside to Falls. Nothing, top of the key to Birding. Birding over to Spots. Amaya Moore is right where Spots is. And she's able to get the rebound. She was able to contest that Spots shot as Spots was short with the shot. Tried to say that 3 times fast. As Huffman backs up Trask into the lane. Now Jansen gets it into the lane, front of the line, off the rim, no good. Really I think Jansen, she's been a one-time Calvin Rocket Player of the Week. And it's going to be a jump ball. Nice job by Huffman. But she was a one-time Calvin Rockets Player of the Week so far this year. I think she'll be one a handful of times by the time it's said and done. She's a left-hander, great length, tenacious, looks to score. I think she's going to be a pretty special player here by her sophomore, junior, senior years. And not only has she been a Calvin Rockets Player of the Game, at the end of the boys' game here tonight, we will name our Calvin Rockets Player of the Week as the Bobcats throw it away. Quick update for you. AGWSR 55, Grundy Center 34. And that is a final. Falls top of the key. Jansen guards her. Amaya Moore basically wearing a pink jersey along with Reggie Spots, defending her closely. Trask, left side jumper, no good. It's short. Jansen gets it, passes it up to Huffman. Huffman gets across the timeline but slows it down as Trask doggedly defends her. Jansen off the glass, no good. She took it right at Birding. There is one player on this court tonight for the Bobcats that when she gets the basketball, she's going to score. She's going to look to score at least. She's not going to look to wait, be passive, and when you're facing a trap, the worst thing you can do is just stand there. Free throws up and no good for Ellie Hughes. She's 1 of 3 here tonight. Or not Ellie Hughes, sorry about that, for Georgia Jansen. And the second one's going to be good as Jansen's got 2 points here tonight for the Bobcats. Spots gets it, left-handed dribble, handoff to Trask. Trask straight down the lane, off the glass, no good. Jansen was able to bump her off her spot, and here comes Borsch and the Bobcats. Number 11 seeks to get around, but can't do it. Gets it over to Moore. Moore to Huffman in the far corner. Huffman decides to dribble about to the top of the key. Gets to the free throw line to Moore. Just dribbles it out. Not looking to really attack with anything. All right, Jansen handoff to Bowie. Knocked away. There are 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Bowie for 3. No good. It's short. Falls up to Falls. It's knocked away by Huffman. I think they're going to call the foul on Huffman. Yep, they're going to call the foul on Huffman. With 4, we've got a running clock. There's 4 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Bobcats down 39-4. Can't find anything here tonight that's going to work on the offensive end. Shot is up by Spots for three. Man alive, is she a good player. She has been shut down most of the night, but not shut down forever. Huffman left-handed dribble is going to be off. She lost her dribble and it's going to be off of her. Again, 42-4, 3:30 to go. As the line change comes in for the Riverhawks. Zaria Falls, Isabel Hardy, along with Kylie Bergman, Audra Mahalan, and Abigail Latham. 8-5 Riverhawks looking to go 9-5, 6-0 in the Iowa Alliance North. As the Bobcats are probably going to go 3-14 here. Nice drop off by Falls for Hardy. Hardy positioned herself well, got it off the glass for two. It's 44-4. That's a lot of fours, folks. Not enough fours for the Bobcats. Tejada in for the first time in that second half. Gets it to a cutting Huffman. Nice job by Sarah cutting to the rim and getting a bucket there. Bobcats got 6. She's got 2. It's 44-6. 2:40 left to go. As the Mason City youth basketball teams are running around here tonight, just in front of the Riverhawk bench. Kinsley Bowie knocks it away. She's going to lay that up off the glass. It's going to be too strong. And Bergman gets it. Shortest girl on the court, but able to get that rebound. Falls with a 2-point shot. It's going to be 46-40, 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Moore drops it off to Huffman, who gets it to Jansen, who goes straight into the lane, off the glass, no good. Cleared by Zaria Falls. The one-woman fast break. Nice Euro step, left-handed layup, no good. Falls just spikes it off of Bergman, and it's going to come back to the Bobcats. Amaya Moore had nobody in front of her, and Amaya's got to look to score. She's got to look to score. And Falls, as looks like here that the Riverhawks are going to go further into their bench here tonight. It's Bobcat basketball. Maya Moore in for Sarah Huffman. And we're going to have a foul. Let's take this time to get, they're actually calling it a turnover. Let's take this time to get a Central State Bank regional scoreboard update. Central State Bank with location State Center, Ames, and West Des Moines. With quick game, Des Moines North defeats Ottumwa 54-28. Cedar Falls defeats Ames 71-31. Nevada over South Hamilton 56-40, and AGWSR 55, Grundy Center 34. 15 seconds left to go. It's 46-6. As it's a running clock, Bobcats would like the ref to hand them the basketball. 5 seconds to go here. Huffman gets it across. She's going to line up, gets it into the lane. Little floater, no good, and that'll do it for the third quarter, 46-6. Bobcats down big on KFJB-TV.
And save for your child to go to college. The medical school after graduation was a surprise. A happy, expensive surprise. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When opportunities surprise you, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
Hey Bobcat Nation, I'm Millie Heitman. You're watching KFJB-TV.
Equity in your home is power. Power to remodel your home. Take a memorable vacation. Add a deck or patio. Lennox Employees Credit Union can help you unleash the financial power you possess with a home equity loan. Consolidate debt, fund a student loan, or pay for a wedding. Home equity loans are as low as 5.74% for a 5-year fixed-rate loan. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Online at lennoxecu.com.
Hey Bobcat fans, I'm Georgia Jansen and you're watching KFJB-TV.
And we're back. You're looking at the Bobcats bench. Bobcats down 46-6 here as we get ready for that fourth quarter. Mason City public address announcer honoring a couple state football representatives, all state football players for the 4A Mason City Riverhawks here in between the third and the fourth quarter. All righty, the Bobcats looking. What can we do here? 46-6, down 40. Bobcats, it really comes down to you got to win the quarter. The game is out of reach. You got to win the quarter. For Mason City Riverhawks, you're going to give 5 young ladies a lot of time on the court that don't always get to see a lot of time on the court. You've got Aubrey Latham along with Brogan Evans. As Brogan Evans tracks that one down, you have Rachel Shipman, Maggie Birding, and Grayson Braun. Grayson Braun, Brogan Evans, Maggie Birding, Abigail Latham. And Tejada, the nice idea by Borsch, but drops it down to Tejada, and Tejada was unable to catch it. Bobcats have really struggled to catch the basketball here tonight. 46-6, 7:15 left to go. Borsch just gets it ripped away from her, but Jansen's able to get it. And here come the Bobcats. Borsch brings it across the timeline. Passes back to Tejada, who, again, does not catch it cleanly. Gets it top of the key to Moore. Moore dribble drive handoff to Georgia Jansen. Jansen gets it into the lane, kicks it out to Moore, and now it swings around, and Aubrey Tejada cannot catch the basketball. She's got to catch the basketball cleanly. Looks like she's trying to pass it before she gets it. And that's really what we see on this offense for the Bobcats. When they get in the half court, they want to move the basketball, but they're just looking to pass it. They're not looking to that triple threat, drive it, kick it, or shoot it. They're just looking to kick it. Borsch, nice cut to the basket. Off the glass, no good, but she will get 2 free throws here with 6:26 left to go in the fourth quarter. First free throw for Borsch goes up. It's going to be off the iron and no good. Second one is up. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Jansen. Jansen back up, no good. Moore able to tip it, and it's just kind of bouncing around. It's going to stay with the Bobcats. Looks like Bergman and Shipman are going to come in for the Riverhawks, and they are going to replace Shea Benson and Maggie Birding. Kick out to Borsch. Borsch dribbles to the top of the key. She's guarded closely by Birding, and it's going to be tipped away by Abby Latham. Abby Latham off the glass, up and good. She's got 5 points. It's 48-6. And the Riverhawks have backed up. Get it up to Jansen. Jansen doesn't catch it cleanly, but it's going to be a jump ball, and that ball is going to go back to the Riverhawks. Bobcats are going to do a mini line change. Aubrey Tejada's out. Millie Heitman's out. Georgia Jansen's out. Kinsley Bowie, Sarah Huffman, and Ellie Hughes in for the Bobcats. Shipman passes it in, and here come the Riverhawks. Latham gets it in. She's guarded by Amaya Moore. Drops it down Drops it down to Grayson Braun, kicks it out. And here comes Bergman dropping it down to Shipman. Out to Latham, down to Bergman, who gets it top of the key. Nice by Braun. Little step through, left-handed layup is good. That was a nice little step through. Reminds me of back in the 6-on-6 days, that forward position. A lot of that post up on that block, that little step through is an automatic bucket. Borsch kicks it out to Moore. Moore drives on Latham. Drop step, gets it to Ellie Hughes off the glass and in. That was a great cut by Ellie Hughes and a nice find by Amaya Moore. And it's going to be Bobcat basketball. With 4:10 left to go in this ball game, it's 50-8. As Maggie Birding will leave the game. It's Brogan Evans, Abigail Latham, Rachel Shipman. Layup off the glass, no good, along with Kylie Bergman for the Riverhawks. Braun gets it, passes it up top, and it's going to be knocked away by Aniston Borsch. 3:44 left to go in this ball game. Another substitution here as we see Shea Benson quickly coming back into the game for Abby Latham. Shipman's going to pass in that basketball. Cuts down to Braun, and she's going to be hip checked by Amaya Moore. It is 50-8 here with 3:20 left to go in this one. Bobcats really struggled in that first quarter, giving up 22 of those 50 points, all but one on turnovers. Bobcats themselves did not get a field goal attempt in that first quarter. Braun gets a free throw up, and it's going to be back iron, no good. Second shot is up, and it's going to be good. She's got 3 points on the night. Huffman, it's going to be Huffman, Bowie, Hughes, Borsch, and Amaya Moore. Amaya Moore gets at the free throw line. Drops it in, nice cut, but knocked away by Shea Benson. It's going to stay with the Bobcats. A big shout out to Zach Tomish. I had every broadcaster's nightmare who's also doing stats. Halfway through that fourth quarter, my pen would no longer write, but that's a sign of a good producer. They'll get up from their position. They'll go grab a pen and make sure you're ready to rock and roll. That's an A-plus effort here. Ladies and gentlemen, he's just not all long hair. He's also hard work. Bowie with a free throw shot, back iron, no good. Really, I'd like to see Kinsley as she grows into becoming a better and better player. When a shot doesn't go, her shoulders drop. You want to see more and more of that confidence from number 3. The second one is up and good. Bowie leads the Bobcats with 3 points. Benson gets it into the corner, pass top of the key to Bergman. Bergman dribble drive on Huffman. Kicks it back out. Corner, Benson for 3. Too strong. It's going to be ping pong off a couple Bobcats, ripped away by Birding, and here come the Riverhawks. Just stand right into a 3 by Brogan Evans. No good. Bobcats get it, and here they come. 2:15 to go. It's 51-9. Dribble drive into the lane. Borsch off the glass and good. Bobcats down by 40, 51-11. And it's going to be a jump ball, and it'll go to the Bobcats with 1:50 left to go in this one. It's 51-11. What we said at the end of that quarter is 44-4. I said, we're not coming back, but win that fourth quarter. It's 7-7 right now. So the Bobcats still have a chance to win this fourth quarter with 1:35 left to go in the ball game. Thank you so much for tuning in, streaming on YouTube at KFJB-TV, on our website, Facebook, and Twitter, or if you're listening on 1230 AM or 93.9 FM on the KFJB dials, we want to thank you so much and want to encourage you, stick around. We've got the Bobcat boys team, 9-6, taking on the Mason City Riverhawks, who are at 5-8, losers of 6 straight. Bobcats have struggled as well, on a bit of a losing streak, but really hope for a good game here tonight. Bobcats turn it over. Little runner off the glass. Nice play by Brogan Evans. Did the slow-mo Trey Young off the glass there for 2. 53-11, 45 seconds left to go. Hand off to Borsch. Borsch dribble drives, gets it down to Hughes. Nice off the glass. Front iron no good, and it's bounced around, and it's going to be ripped away by Birding, and here come the Riverhawks. Mason City gets it over. Brogan Evans looks top of the key to Abby Latham. Thought about the 3, but Shea Benson will take the 3. No good. Rebound, Kinsley Bowie, and she's going to be fouled. And that should be shots for Kinsley, and I think she got hit pretty hard across the face. It looks like Sarah Huffman will be in this ball game. You hate to see that. She got popped hard. Looking right across the eye socket maybe. And it looks like she'll stay in to shoot those free throws. 16.2 left to go in this one. Shot is up. Back iron no good. Rebound Shea Benson. And that'll do it. 10 seconds. Latham gets it across to Evans. Benson's going to hold it there. Birding down the corner of Latham. Gets it into Birding, and that'll do it. 53-11. When we come back, we'll have the basketball wrap-up. Then we'll flip it around and turn it towards the boys' game. Bobcats lose 53-11 and fall to 3-14. We're watching Bobcat basketball here on News Talk 1230 KFJB AM, 93.9 FM, and streaming on YouTube.
Furniture and Mattress has your mattress. Every firmness, comfort, and support level, each at a great price. Make the investment today for a good night's sleep for years to come. McGregor's also has quality furniture for every room in your home. Beautiful, comfortable sofas, recliners, dinette sets, and office furniture to help you work and relax in comfort and style. McGregor's Furniture is proud to bring you quality furniture and great service, and they are proud to support Bobcat Athletics. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown, open 7 days a week.
Golf doesn't end when the weather gets cold at Wandering Creek Golf Club in Marshalltown with their 2 full-swing simulators. Anything you can do at an outdoor golf course, you can do at their indoor golf simulators with 80-plus golf courses to choose from. Wandering Creek has numerous indoor golf tournaments this winter, so check their website for dates and details at wanderingcreekgolf.com. You could also save with special discounts for online bookings. Make a full day of it with golf, food, and your favorite beverage at Wandering Creek Golf Club.
Don't let concerns about current events derail your long-term financial strategy. Edward Jones financial advisor Zach Wall can help. He'll work with you to understand today's financial landscape and how to be positioned for the long term. Edward Jones can give you the tools for a reasoned, disciplined approach to investing. Call Zach Wall at 641-752-3017 in Marshalltown or online at edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Capon & Brown helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Capon & Brown to hear more about how they can help you feel healthier and happier in your home. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call them today at 641-753-3563 or visit them online at caponandbrowninc.com. Your local premier Lennox dealer where quality has been a promise for 48 years.
Coming up, post-game statistics, a check of the area scoreboard, and post-game reaction. The Locker Room Report on KFJB-TV, presented by Wells Fargo Advisors of Marshalltown.
And we come back, you see the Bobcat boys team getting ready to rock and roll, but at this time they are honoring those that have either lost someone to cancer or have struggled with cancer or are currently battling cancer. It really is a great thing that the Mason City Riverhawks do on their 15th anniversary of Coaches versus Cancer. We've often been a part of it, as I know for the last 3 years Marshalltown has played in this game, but over those 15 years they've raised $183,000 for American Cancer Society, to the American Cancer Society, funding research and trials, and to do that over 15 years. As a moment of silence for all those, as I know I've been touched. Multiple grandparents passed away from cancer, along with also my own father-in-law who has battled and come over it. So this is a big deal that touches us all. So a great job by the Mason City Riverhawks. Now looking at all the Bobcats. Bobcats lose 53-11. Led in scoring by Kinsley Bowie, had 3 points. But when you look at Mason City Riverhawks, Reggie Spots, who had 20 against Marshalltown last time, only had 7, but Kelsey McDonough had 12 in the first half, and it was no contest for the Bobcats. When we come back, we are going to flip it and reverse it and start looking towards the Bobcats boys at 9-6, taking on the Mason City Riverhawks here on KFJB-TV.
And save for your child to go to college. But medical school after graduation was a surprise. A happy, expensive surprise. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When opportunities surprise you, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
At Sports Plus Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
Since 1967, Jensen Ford Lincoln has served generations of families around Central Iowa. Quality vehicles, professional service, knowledge of our product, that's a part of Jensen. But what's more important to us is a trust that is passed down from every generation. Jensen Ford Lincoln wants to serve your family. We want to be there for your first car. We want to be there for your family SUV. We want to see you drive away in the Mustang you always dreamed of. At Jensen, we want to be here for you now and every mile along the way.
How can you help Marshalltown High School and enjoy a mouth-watering burger at the same time? By ordering the Bobcat Burger at Legends American Grill. 2 quarter-pound patties with crisp bacon strips, sautéed onions, and melted American cheddar, jack, and Swiss cheeses on top of fresh shredded lettuce on a toasted bun. It's absolutely delicious. $1 from every Bobcat Burger sold is donated by Legends to Marshalltown High School activities. So, enjoy a Bobcat Burger and help MHS. The Bobcat Burger, another exclusive from Legends American Grill in Marshalltown.
Marshalltown knows competition. We started forging trowels in 1890 and evolved into manufacturing tools for masonry, drywall, concrete, flooring, tile, paint, and more. Today, we're still going strong. Marshalltown strong. As a worldwide leader in manufacturing, we crush the competition. We believe in our community and are proud to support Bobcat Athletics.
Hey Bobcat Nation, this is Hannah Norton. I'm a post and you're watching KFJB-TV.
And we're back as the Bobcats come out of the tunnel looking to take on the Riverhawks as Jackson Eisenbar Sr. leads them out there. But just a reminder, going after the boys game, we will have the Calvin Rockets Player of the Week. Calvin Rocket, Bar and Grill in Marshalltown, open for dine-in or to go. When we come back, we'll have a quick preview of this Mason City Riverhawks team, along with some key area matchups. You're watching Bobcat basketball here on KFJB-TV and listen.
In today's world, you are what you put on social media. If you don't believe me, go check out Calvin Rocket on Facebook. Not only will you find enticing pictures of delicious specials and favorite menu items, you'll also see a whole lot of Bobcat pride. From football to fine arts and everything in between, Calvin Rocket is always sharing what makes them proud to be Bobcats. Keep up to date with Calvin Rocket specials and events at facebook.com/Calvin Rocket Marshalltown. Share the pride and don't forget to share the cheese curds.
You planned and saved for your child to go to college, but medical school after graduation was a surprise. A happy, expensive surprise. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When opportunities surprise you, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce reminds you that when you shop locally, you are benefiting members of our community and adding to our local community overall. You'll find local business owners are generally more knowledgeable, provide better service, and even know their customers by name. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce exists to be an advocate for our business community. Membership in the Chamber benefits your business and adds to the strength of our advocacy efforts. For more information on shopping locally and Chamber membership, go to marshalltown.org.
The equity in your home is power. Power to remodel your home. Take a memorable vacation. Add a deck or patio. Lennox Employees Credit Union can help you unleash the financial power you possess with a home equity loan. Consolidate debt, fund a student loan, or pay for a wedding. Home equity loans are as low as 5.74% for a 5-year fixed-rate loan. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Online at lennoxecu.com.
Welcome to the Countdown to Tip-Off.
Welcome back to the Countdown on Tip-Off here in Mason City. Again, brand new facility for the Mason City Riverhawks. Mason City, the home team, sits at 5-8 behind Cale Hobart and Davion Maxwell, while the Marshalltown Bobcats sit at 9-6. Dalen Houston came back from injury Tuesday, had 14 in the second half, wasn't enough to defeat Des Moines Roosevelt, but still at 9-6, a lot of opportunity for the Bobcats as they move ahead. Can they get it right? Can Mason City get off their skid? We'll be right back with the Countdown to Tip-Off here on the Friday Night Showcase on KFJB-TV and listening on 1230 KFJB AM and 93.9 FM.
Marshalltown knows competition. We started forging trowels in 1890 and evolved into manufacturing tools for masonry, drywall, concrete, flooring, tile, paint, and more. Today, we're still going strong. Marshalltown strong. As a worldwide leader in manufacturing, we crush the competition. We believe in our community and are proud to support Bobcat Athletics.
Welcome back. Ready for the key area matchups brought to you by Brown Shoe Fit. Again, you see the Marshalltown Bobcat boys getting ready to take on the Mason City Riverhawks. Last time these two teams faced, 72-50. Marshalltown victorious back in December. But our key area matchups here today is Ames versus Cedar Falls. That should be a good one up in Cedar Falls. West Marshall takes on Greene County. Grundy Center takes on AGWSR. Colonesco travels to BCLUW. Des Moines Roosevelt, fresh off their victory against the Bobcats, take on Des Moines East, who also defeated this Bobcats team. South Hardin takes on my alma mater, the East Marshall Mustangs. North travels down to Ottumwa, and finally GMG and Collins Maxwell. And also, if you're looking just overall a good matchup, Ankeny and Waukee Northwest. That should be a good one in the Des Moines metro area. When we come back, we will have the Bruin Manufacturing scouting report of these Mason City Riverhawks on KFJB-TV.
Shoe Fit in Marshalltown, you can find the right shoe for every occasion with a wide variety of top quality brands. Brown Shoe Fit carries the finest in footwear for both men and women with a large selection of athletic, dress, comfort, work boots, and European footwear, carrying multiple sizes and widths to ensure the best fit for you. Their expert, friendly staff is available to give you a personalized experience and find the right shoe for your needs. Stop in today at Brown Shoe Fit, 10 East Main Street in downtown Marshalltown.
Welcome back. I'm Dylan Doze here, suited and booted for this Friday night showcase. Brandon Lewis and Bill Walton are on assignment. Big shout out to Zach Tomish, Jesse DeMeyer, Keith Stewart here in Mason City with me, and Jeff Brooks back at the studio. These Mason City Riverhawks sit at 5-8, losers of 6 in a row. But they do pose some problems for the Bobcats. In Marshalltown, Bobcats did a great job against Cale Hobart, and Davion Mitchell along with Travion Stepp did a decent job for the Mason City, but the Bobcats were just too much behind 29 points from Prince Jala. But Mason City, along with head coach Nick Trask, they run a 3-2 zone defense, which can be a little bit difficult for the Bobcats. Cale Hobart averages 12 points a game. Davion Maxwell right under 12 points a game. Bobcats shut them down. They should be good. Bobcats let them go, we're in trouble. You're watching Bobcat Countdown to Tip-Off, and we'll be back with the Coaches Show and the Cat Talk Connection.
Manufacturing is a family-owned and operated business founded in Marshalltown, Iowa, and we have a unique approach to plastic injection moldings with our own custom in-house tool shop. Since 1949, Bruin Manufacturing has provided injection molded plastic parts for construction, industrial, agriculture, medical, sports, and recreational purposes. We are an industry-leading manufacturer of precision plastic components. To learn more about Bruin Manufacturing, visit our website at bruinmfg.com. Bruin Manufacturing is a proud sponsor of the Marshalltown Bobcats.
Welcome back into Bobcat Live here on KFJB-TV.
That's interesting. You said a lot more.
Coach, a busy week for you on Monday night.
Welcome back. We're here at the Iowa Kitchen Company pregame coaches interview on the Countdown to Tip-Off. I'm here with assistant head coach Brynjar Brynjolfsson. Coach, Bobcats in the second half since Christmas have tried to kind of find their identity. It's a little bit up and down, things out of your control, out of the kids' control at some level. Where do you sense the team is at tonight going into Mason City?
We're in a pretty good place. I mean, I know it's been a little up and down, obviously with injuries and some personal things and all that. But, the kids come every day, work hard. We're happy with where we're at, from a mental standpoint with kind of the struggles we've had. But at the same time, I mean, last game, here we are. We have open shots. We don't knock down those shots. If we do, we'd probably be talking a little bit differently. But, it's just a matter of getting a little confidence and bouncing back.
And in this moment, with Dalen being injured, Trayshawn Brooks has been really aggressive offensively. What can you say about his growth and kind of his game?
Well, Trey is an important piece for us, obviously. We're a different team when he's not in the game there, and that was pretty evident when we were at North without him. But he's growing, from an athletic standpoint, what he can do on the floor and so forth. I mean, we've known all along what he can do. It's the mental aspect that he's getting better and better at every day, asking questions at practice and, what about this? Reading this screen right here, how do I do this and so forth. So that's the aspect that he's really growing, and hopefully that will continue. And in the last 6 games here of the regular season, he'll be as big of a part as he's been.
And tonight going into Mason City, where sometimes the Bobcats have struggled up there. Davion Maxwell earlier in the year had a really good game against the Bobcats, did a good job against Cale Hobart. What's the key to victory here tonight?
Well, we got to rebound the ball. Like we talk about that every game. And obviously we got to limit our turnovers so we don't give up points on those, and then transition points. Those 3 factors are kind of the theme of every game that we go into. And we got to handle their zone that they're going to throw out their 3-2 zone a little bit. And at the end of the day, we're going to run our offense and knock down some shots. I mean, that's really what it comes down to.
Thank you very much, and we will be right back with the starting lineups. You've been watching the Iowa Kitchen Company Coaches Pregame on the Countdown to Tip-Off.
Excellent service and lasting relationships are just a few things we are proud of at Iowa Kitchen Company. We value our customers, and when it comes to designing a new kitchen, bathroom, or office space, we want our customers to get the results they're looking for. We provide quality cabinetry, craftsmanship, and design with endless finishes and styles to choose from. Let Iowa Kitchen Company guide you through your next project. Visit our showroom today at 811 Iowa Avenue West in Marshalltown, or visit our website at iowakitchenco.com.
And welcome back to Mason City. I'm Dylan Doze, along with Coach Brian Murphy. Bobcat girls fell in a tough environment, 53-11. That Mason City trapping defense was a problem for you here tonight.
Yep, for sure. And we told the girls, I mean, Coach Clausen's been here for about 20 years. Yep. I mean, a lot of these girls have grown up learning that press. And, I mean, it's a credit to him. They kind of rotate them through. They know their spots. So, I mean, you've got to be really disciplined to beat it. You've got to anticipate. And that's something as a young team it's tough to do sometimes.
Yeah, no press on a make, a miss, and out of bounds. And a lot of teams will just do that off a make. But then you look at one of the bright spots. Look at Amaya Moore. Sarah Huffman guarded Reggie Spots in game one. Gives up a lot of height. This time you come out and have Amaya Moore guarder. Spots 20 against us in Marshalltown, 7 here tonight. Can you talk to Amaya's defense?
Yeah, I mean, I'm incredibly proud of the progress Amaya has made as a defender this year. You know, as Megan alluded to last night, she started the year with a lot of foul trouble, so we'd hesitate to put her on the best offensive player. And her ability to make any sort of shot problematic is really, really impressive, and it's something she's really starting to take some pride in. You know, I think she's looking forward to those matchups. So she certainly did a great job on spots, and it certainly wasn't spots that hurt us tonight, and a lot of that credit goes to Amaya.
And then just one thing, looking at when you do break the press, you look at Georgia Jansen here tonight in the second half. She was probably your most aggressive player to the basket. How does that kind of feed off onto the other parts of the team?
I mean, ultimately, that's what we're trying to get our team to do, and Georgia's starting to do that increasingly consistently, and it's something that we've really got to understand is when a team's pressuring you, the best way to respond is to pressure them back with the ball. Yep. And so that's something we've got to adopt a little bit more. We're catching the ball, looking to pass right away instead of looking for those aggressive opportunities. So Georgia did a great job. I mean, she's certainly looking to score, which is exactly what we wanted her to do, and now we just got to make sure we match that across the board.
Thank you so much, Coach, and good luck Tuesday night against Ottumwa. This has been the Loyal Diesel post-game coaches interview with Coach Brian Murphy. We'll be right back with the boys' starting lineups and tip-off here on KFJB-TV.
And save for your child to go to college. But medical school after graduation was a surprise. A happy, expensive surprise. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When opportunities surprise you, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
Hey Bobcat fans, it's Elle Hughes, 21, and this is Bobcat Basketball on KFJB-TV.
City within a city not far from here. The city includes a beautiful apartment building with indoor parking, a chapel, a movie theater, a swimming pool, exercise and recreational facilities, putting greens, and more. The city isn't really a city, but it is a wonderful place to live. Make friends and live your best life. It's the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The Embers provides security, independence, and companionship. Beautiful grounds outside and lovely studio, 1- and 2-bedroom apartments inside. See it for yourself. The Embers in Marshalltown.
Finds Brooks. Brooks will take the three. Boy, that's a pure bucket right. And backdoor pass to Weatherly. Beat numbers now line to red. Three again. Boys, he's hot. Beat now they go right back to Capay. Three, drop it in. Ryan Murphy. Three, right wing.
You're here for a blockbuster season. The home for Bobcat athletics for 100 years. KFJB-TV.
And welcome back. Here is getting ready for the starting lineups, and we'll give you the starting lineups as well. I'm Dylan Doze, along with Jeff Brooks back in the studio, Zach Tomish, the on-site producer, Jesse DeMeyer, and Keith Stewart giving you the great camera work here tonight. Well, let's start with the 5-8 Mason City Riverhawks. For the Riverhawks, it starts all with number 1. With number 4, Ethan Roberts, a senior, averaging 3.4 points per game. And then number 5, Davion Maxwell, had a great game down in Marshalltown with 17. He's starting at 11.5 points a game along with 4.5 rebounds. Cale Hobarth, Bobcats did a great job of locking him down. He averages 11 and almost 12 points a game. And then Jesse Kornick, the senior, averaging 10 points a game. If the Bobcats can lock down those three, a great chance. If not, it could be a long night up here in Mason City. And then Michael Gopel at 1.9 points per game. Now for your Marshalltown Bobcats. Starting with junior guard Carter Giannetto. Giannetto averaging 7.2 points per game and shooting almost 30% from 3, but he's a much better shooter than that. Trayshawn Brooks has been crazy lately, averaging 15 points a game over his last 3. He's averaging just over 10 for the year, almost 5 assists and 5 rebounds. Braden Weatherly has given him actually we're going with Jackson Eisenbarth here tonight. Eisenbarth has been hot and cold, but averaging 5 points a game and almost 37% from 3. And then Drake Capeyu, number 30, averaging just over 10 points a game. And then the man in the middle, Dalen Houston, 14 points a game, 8 rebounds. And here come the Bobcats with Trayshawn Brooks. Brooks gets it across the timeline, guarded by Maxwell. Handoff to Carter Giannetto. Gopel's going to pick him up and gets it back to Brooks. Brooks goes one-on-one. Maxwell, little teardrop and good. Trey Brooks is at a different mode. Attack mode is stuck on. Bobcats up 2-0. Maxwell getting all he can handle as Gopel gets it out to Hobart. Hobart guarded by Capeyu. You'll always see that. Best perimeter player, Capeyu's going to guard him. Houston's out on Kornick, and Trey Brooks is picking up Maxwell. Drop off. Gets blocked by Brooks, and here come Carter Giannetto and the Bobcats. If the Bobcats are able to run, that is their advantage. Kicks to the corner. As we're talking with assistant coach Brynjerson yesterday, is if they're going to be in that 3-2 zone, right now they're actually in a man defense. You've got to attack seams. Houston gets it to top to Eisenbarth. Again, cutting out. Gets it to Capeyu. Capeyu lines up that 3. It's 5-0. Bobcats just a minute 20 into this one. Bobcats come out, claws out, ready to do some damage. Little handoff to Kornick. Kornick tries to go past Houston, but Houston cuts him off. Giannetto's just in the shorts of Roberts. Maxwell off the glass, no good. Dalen did a nice job of staying straight up, getting the rebound, and the big man brings it down. Kicks it in the corner. Giannetto lines up for 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Riverhawks, and here comes Maxwell. Far side of the court, left-handed dribble. Seizes up Trayshawn, but Trey's right there to get right in front of him. Kornick looks for a 3. Rainbow shot, no good. Giannetto with his second rebound so far, and Brooks gets the basketball. Bobcats in the all blues with the red stripes up the side. Brooks looking for a little bounce into Dalen, but it's kicked by Cale Hobart. You'll see off this inbounds pass if they go to their 3-2 zone here. Now looking to still match up here. And gets it into Eisenbarth. Eisenbarth down to Giannetto, who looks for Trey in the post, but instead dribbles it top of the key. Crossover, season up Kornick, nothing. Eisenbarth drops it down to the corner, gets it into the post to Dalen. Top of the key to Brooks, over to Capeyu. Capeyu guarded by Roberts. Brooks with the jumper, no good. That was blocked by Gopel. And here comes Maxwell and the Riverhawks. Maxwell head up, bounce pass to Roberts in the corner. Gets it back to Kornick, top of the key, Hobart. Hobart guarded by Capeyu. Takes Capeyu, and that's a walk. They're going to call a foul, I think, on Drake, but he got popped in the face, and it looked like Hobart walk. They're actually going to call it on Trey Brooks. After the Bobcats scored 5 in the first minute 20, no one scored in the last minute 20 as Roberts got to track that back into the backcourt. Maxwell just under 12 points a game, about 4.5 rebounds. Nice matchup with he and Trey here tonight. Cornick, little free throw line jumper was short. Here comes Brooks, gets it across timeline. Giannetto looked at the three, but decides to drive, kick back out to Brooks. Eisenbarth cross court to Dalen. Dalen surveying the land, guarded by Maxwell, dribbles it out to the M&C. Over to Eisenbarth, handoff to Brooks. Brooks guarded closely by Gopel. This is a mismatch. Brooks gets in the lane, gets to the corner. Eisenbarth, he's got to shoot that. Giannetto will. Front iron no good. Giannetto quickly 0 for 2. Jess Cornick and the Riverhawks looking to find their first bucket here with 4:25 left to go in the first quarter. Cale Hobart, free throw line extended. Picks up his dribble. Nice job by Capeyu cutting him off. Hobart gets it to Maxwell, top of the key, a little pump fake, 18-footer rainbow, not even close, and a rebound Houston. Here comes Giannetto. Gets it up to Houston behind the back dribble, and now the 3-2 zone. This is where you've got to attack those seams. There it does. Capeyu attacks the seams, gets it out for 3. Man alive. Makes a coach look real smart when you attack the seam and are able to knock it down. That's the first 3 for Eisenbarth. It's 8-0 Bobcats. Oh, nice cut by Maxwell off the glass. Bobcats turn their head. Riverhawks score. Giannetto. Cross-court pass to Eisenbarth. Kicks it back over to Capeyu to Giannetto. Giannetto pump fakes back to Capeyu. Hits the seam out to Eisenbarth. Eisenbarth doesn't like it. Kicks it back over to Capeyu. Trey Brooks is at that free throw line looking to get into him. Kicks it out to Houston. Wide open 3. Bucket. 11-2 Bobcats 5 minutes into this game. That is absolutely textbook zone breaker. Get it to the free throw line and move that basketball. Houston shooting almost 40% from 3 after shooting 8% from 3 last year. Little drop into Roberts, kicks it out to Gopel. Eisenbarth is there, and then cross-court pass, too hot to handle. Here comes Dalen, one-on-one against Hobart off the glass, no call, but it's a bucket for 2, and it's 5 points for Mr. Houston. 13-2 Bobcats. We'll take a timeout as the Cats are rolling.
Choose Marshalltown Community College for your education.
A quality education.
Hands-on career training.
Convenient on-campus living.
One-on-one attention from my instructors.
Earning my AA degree and transferring to university, all while saving money.
Why was MCC the right choice for me? The great student activities and the friends I met.
2 convenient locations and the option to take online classes.
The right choice is MCC.
Hey Bobcat Nation, this is Braden Weatherly and you're watching Marshalltown Basketball on KFJB-TV.
And we're back here. Bobcats rolling big. 3 threes. Actually, yes, 3 threes for the Bobcats early, one by Capeyu, Eisenbarth, and Houston. But my what to watch is here today. Real quick, Bobcats, it's got to be Dalen, Trayshawn, but who else? Bobcats need 3 scores to go where they want to go this year. And then finally, you got to keep Cale quiet. So far, so good, as Hobart has been held scoreless. For the Riverhawks, Williamson's in, and he's going to be called with a charge. He looked at Jackson and said, I'm going right through you, and he did. And that's a turnover. Bobcats coming this way. And then the other for the Mason City Riverhawks is to keep Cale quiet. And like I said, Cale Hobart, 0 points so far. Bobcats doing well. Trey Brooks, guarded by Maxwell. It's going to be Eisenbarth, Brooks, Houston, Capeyu, and Giannetto. Starters are staying out there. As Capeyu lines up a 3, 16-2. Bobcats are making sure this streak is going to end tonight. The losing is going to stop as the Bobcats are up big. Cale Hobart guarded incredibly well by Capeyu. Cornick pump fake, nothing there. Roberts top of the key to Williamson, over to Cornick for 3, steps into it, and there it goes in. Riverhawks got a huge bucket. It is now 16-5 with 1.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Trey Brooks guarded closely by Maxwell. They're going to call a foul And it looks like they're going to call it on Jess Cornick being a little too physical. Bobcats, you love the energy you come out. You can understand Tuesday night, Dalen hadn't played in a couple weeks. Bobcats really hadn't played in a while. And they hadn't played in a week themselves. Dalen hadn't played in a couple weeks. Didn't shoot the ball very well. But here tonight, they came to play. Into Dalen. Little dump into him. Dribble it. He's going to take a one-on-one. He's got Hobart. Oh, a spin off the glass. Oh, my goodness. Whirlpool, give this kid an NIL. He put him in the spin cycle. Dalen's got 7 in this first quarter. It's 18-5 Bobcats. Nice pump and take, but no good. Off the glass, no good. Trey Brooks with the rebound. Oh, he steps in it off the glass and no bump call. Trey took it right at Hobart, but nothing happening. Hobart drop step. Oh, that's an offensive foul 4 times. That is an absolutely garbage no call, but the Bobcats give up 2 there. Hobart with his first 2. It's 18-7, 3 ball short, but it's going to be knocked back out by Houston out to Capeyu. Brooks gets into the lane, front of the iron, no good. Williamson with the rebound, and here come number 0, Tate Millsap and the Riverhawks. Hobart's got it. He's going to shoot a 3. It's going to be quite short. 17 seconds to go. 1 shot for the Bobcats. 18-7. Bobcats scored 44 Tuesday night. All have 18 here in the first quarter. 5 seconds to go. Going against Millsap. Free throw line. Back iron no good. And that'll do it as the shot is no good. Bobcats 18. Riverhawks 7, the end of the first quarter here on KFJB-TV and listening on 1230 KFJB AM and 93.9 FM.
Nester closing in on that retirement property. Chances are your plans didn't include mom moving in, but life happens and you do the right thing. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement means caring for yourself and a loved one, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
Hey Bobcat fans, this is Kale Sandvik and you're watching Marshalltown basketball on KFJB-TV.
And we're back here in Mason City. Great first quarter as the offense just exploded from 3. 18 for the Bobcats off of 4 threes from 3 different players. Drake Capeyu had 2. Jackson Eisenbarth had 1, and Dalen Houston had 1. And then on the flip side, the defense was fantastic. Bobcats only giving up 7 points and holding Cale Hobart to 2 points. As we look here in the second quarter, Bobcats will remain with their starters, while it looks like for Mason City will be Tate Millsap, Ethan Roberts, Braden Miller, along with David Williamson, and a player to be named later behind the Riverhawks student body. Williamson gets the ball. It's going to be Cale Hobart as the 5th Riverhawk out there. Williamson guarded by Capeyu, and they're going to call Capeyu for a hand check. Williamson, I'll tell you, we've seen him a little bit as he came off the bench. He's going to attack. He is going to attack the rim, so you're going to have to go out with balance. You're not going to be able to go out flat-footed because he's going to try to take it right around you. As Miller looks to pass it in, Dalen Houston making it difficult, but he's able to pass it out to Williamson. Gets it over to Millsap. Millsap back to Miller. Williamson looks to take it right at Jackson, but Jackson cuts him off. Roberts goes at Giannetto. Now Miller's going to take it to Houston. Oh, my goodness. Houston had cut him back off, but Giannetto thought he needed a switch, and it's an easy drop down for 2. As Roberts gets his first 2 of the ball game. It's 18-9. They're in this, it looks like a 2-3 zone right now. No, it's up. They're going man-to-man now. They've gone back to man-to-man. Oh no. Dalen's just a grown man. Williamson's a taller kid, but Dalen's wide, and then when he puts the go-go gadget legs up, he's at least 8 inches taller, quick off the ground. He's got 9 points, and he's going to have a whole lot more here tonight. Oh, bad pass by Miller. Trey gets it in the lane, gets it over to Giannetto. Oh, Giannetto drops it off to Capeyu, who attacks. And that was a late foul call. It's right call. And they're going to call a reach in. As Davian Maxwell is going to come back in, and Braden Weatherly, Braden Weatherly in for Dalen Houston, who has 9 points for the Bobcats. Dribble in, gets out to Eisenbarth. Yeah, big thing, Bobcats. Get it to Giannetto, guarded by Hobart. They're staying in this man-to-man as Weatherly comes to give the pick, but Trey picks up the basketball. Giannetto now getting the pick from Eisenbarth. Out to Capeyu, guarded by Miller. Capeyu takes the pick, but nothing doing here. Bobcats struggling to get a shot. Now Trey's got a mismatch with Williamson. Gets free throw line. Short, no good. But Braden Weatherly, nice hustle play from the Bobcats' own heart, hustle, and muscle. Braden Weatherly gives the Bobcats another opportunity, another bite at the apple here. Capeyu gets into the lane, drops it down to Eisenbarth. Oh, you want Eisenbarth to be quicker there. Make that decision. Go up with it. Giannetto does a nice job of splitting the screen out to Eisenbarth for three. Rims in and out, and here comes Millsap. Millsap looking ahead to Miller. Miller guarded by Eisenbarth. Crossover. Picks up the basketball. Nice defense by Jackson. Now Giannetto out dogging Millsap. Back cut. Great back cut. Great back cut. And that's going to be a timeout. It's 20-11, 5:22 to go. Bobcats up 9.
Never have to wait after ordering new appliances. At Penn's Appliance, you wouldn't. With an incredible selection in stock and ready to install today. Our friendly team is here to help you pick the perfect set to match your style. And let our professional technicians install and set up your new appliances, often delivering the very next day. Stop in today, see all the new features, and find your new look at Penn's Appliance. For sales and service of everything appliance, go see the Pence team.
Hey Bobcat Nation, it's Corey Smith, and you're watching Bobcat Basketball on KFJB-TV.
Never have to wait after ordering new appliances. At Penn's Appliance, you wouldn't. With an incredible selection in stock and ready to install today. Our friendly team is here to help you pick the perfect set to match your style. And let our professional technicians install and set up your new appliances, often delivering the very next day. Stop in today, see all the new features, and find your new look at Pence Appliance. For sales and service of everything appliance, go see the Pence team.
Hey Bobcat Nation, this is Aubrey Tejada, number 10. You're watching Bobcat Basketball on KFJB-TV.
And we're back. Aubrey Tejada there. Bobcat girls fall 53-11. In the first game of tonight's boy-girl doubleheader, Bobcats up in the boys' game 20-11, behind 9 points by junior Dalen Houston. Jake Capeyu has 2 threes. He has 6. And then Eisenbarth has another 3, and that's 4 threes for the Bobcats here tonight. Capeyu dribble drive into the lane, gets bumped, but the bucket is good. He's got 8. The seniors come out shooting here tonight. We asked what to watch, Dalen, Trey, and who. So far, it's been Drake Capeyu. Trey Brooks has done a nice job on Davian Maxwell here tonight. For the Riverhawks, Maxwell lines up a 3. He just did a little hop step, and then Trey's got to get and defend back out there because it's kind of a slow release there. Trey gets to the top of the key. Millsap guards Houston. I like this matchup. If I'm the Bobcats, I see that type of matchup. Here comes the trap on that 3-2. Dalen's able to get that off the glass. Good, he's got 11. Bobcats are making this zone trap, whatever the Riverhawks want to do. It doesn't seem to matter. Oh, Maxwell, nice take. They're going to call a foul on Trayshawn Brooks. Rogelio Saren's going to come in quickly and give Trey Brooks a break, and that is the junior's first foul as he'll take a nice, well-deserved break. Bobcats rolling with Weatherly, Saren, Gianetto, Houston, and Drake Capeyu. For the Riverhawks, it's Williamson, Gopel, Cornick, along with Tate Millsap and Davian Maxwell. That second cutter they do such a good job with on the Riverhawks. Oh, way to be physical, Dalen. Cornick got past him, but Dalen didn't give up, and he was able to force a tough shot. Dalen brings it across. Gets a pick from Gianetto, doesn't take it. Great defense, and then down there it looks like it's going to stay. It's going to stay with the Bobcats as it was knocked away. Yeah, there you go. Nice job by Dalen to knock it off at Jess Cornick. Thanks for that shot, Keith. That was a good shot there. This Riverhawks student section, nice job out there. They're standing the whole time. Gives a little bit of a hard view on the baseline. Oh, picks his pocket. Woo! Bobcats might have caught one there. It looked clean. It's 24-14. Bobcats dodged one there. Up 10, 3:25 left to go. It's really been the junior Dalen Houston coming back. He's had a lot of big second halves. He's often been quiet in those first halves, but tonight he came out hot right away. He's got 11. Capeyu's got 8. He's got Cornick on his hip. Just triple teamed, but he's so strong and able to jump out of the Lions' den. Look like Daniel there in Babylon. A big three by Cornick to come back. It's 26-17. That's his second three tonight. He leads all Riverhawks with 6 points. Houston cuts it to Weatherly. Saren doesn't take the three. Dalen gets into the lane. Yeah, lots of fouls. It's going to be 2 shots. Are they saying that's on the ground? Trying to see if they, it went up and over. You look at that, that's just all about strength and explosive jumping ability. He could have had 7 people around him. He was still scoring on the block there. Yeah, I thought the ref said it was going to be on the ground, but he will be shooting shots. It's 26-17, 2:43 left to go here in the first half. Here in Mason City, Iowa, just a reminder, we will have our Calvin Rockets Player of the Week at the conclusion of this game. First one is up, and it's good. Dalen's got a quick 14. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, 14. Dalen's got his average here, 13, 14 minutes into this ball game. Second one, back iron, no good. Rebound, Hobart. And here come the Riverhawks. It's Williamson, Hobart, Millsap, Cornick, and Maxwell. Actually, Cornick's not in right now. Maxwell's a strong player. He was able to get that off the glass for 2. He's got 7 for the Riverhawks. Maxwell's going to guard Gianetto. Gets it over to Saren, closely guarded by Millsap. Dalen's guarded by Hobart. Eisenbarth kicks it out. Now they're back in their zone. They're in a 3-2 zone as Gianetto dribbles it off the line. It's going to go, they're going to call it travel. It's 27-19, 2:06 to go. Looks like we got a... Coach Apple not as excited about that call. And here come the Bobcats. Again, it's Saren, Capeyu, Eisenbarth, Houston, and Gianetto. Shot is no good. Dalen got caught, feet on the ground, and Roberts went right around him, got the offensive rebound, and put one up. He's got 4 here in the second quarter. It's now a 6-point game. Gianetto top of the key to Eisenbarth. Gianetto guarded by Hobart, gets to a cutting Houston, loses the basketball, and Tate Millsap and the Riverhawks are coming back the other way. Hobart I thought he was going to step right into that 3. Millsap, nice take. And it's a run for the Riverhawks, 27-23, Bobcats scuffling. And it's going to be a timeout. We'll take them with it. Bobcats up 4 here on KFJB-TV.
The insurance agent can make all the difference. Assured Partners agents represent multiple insurance companies. They can pick and choose from a larger variety of outstanding insurance options. Assured Partners also handles life and health insurance and Medicare supplement coverage. With access to local, regional, and national insurance companies, Assured Partners will create policies tailored to the coverage you need. For more information, go online to assuredpartners.com/Marshalltown. Power through partnership with Assured Partners in Marshalltown, Toledo, and West Des Moines.
Hey Cat fans, this is Aniston Bush, number 11. You're watching on Bobcat Basketball, KFJB-TV.
Trey Brooks went to the bench with 2 fouls. Bobcats offense went to the bench. It's now 27-13. They're up 18-7 after 1, but Riverhawks have done a nice job of getting buckets in transition here. It's 27-23, will be Bobcats basketball as Rogelio Sarin will pass it in at midcourt, gets it into Capeyu. Capeyu guarded by Maxwell. Up to Houston. Houston guarded by Hobart. Houston has 14 points so far for the Bobcats. Little pick and roll with Giannetto and Houston. To attack, Eisenbarth pump fake. Kicks out to Houston for 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Hobart and the Riverhawks coming this way. Mason City can make this game a 1 score, and they're calling a charge. Oh, my goodness. There is a piece of this, especially in high school, the charge is the call that they want to make, and sometimes I think Dalen was a little late, but he's not feeling real great right now. He's going to step off the court. And it looks like he is just trying to get his breath as Jackson Bowie will come in for him. And for the Riverhawks, number 20, Logan Eady will come in. He's averaging just under 1 point a game, along with Caden Tyler in the game as well. 27-23. As they bring the full court press, Bobcats are able to break that effortlessly. It's now Jackson Bowie, Rogelio Sarin, Carter Giannetto, Drake Capeyu, and Jackson Eisenbarth. Gets behind and guarded. Millsap's doing a nice job on Giannetto. Capeyu asks for the double pick, gets around it. Takes it into the lane, gets Tyler on his back, but it's knocked away, and it's going to be Bobcat basketball, jump ball. It's going to be a jump ball, and the possession arrow will keep it here with the Bobcats. 7 seconds to go. Bobcats were up by as many as 11. Now Trey Brooks is going to come back into the game. The Bobcats offense has really struggled with Brooks on the bench. As Giannetto's going to pass it in for the Bobcats here right in front of the Riverhawks bench. Trey gets it into Bowie. Bowie back to Trey off the, what a nice 2-man game by Jackson Bowie. Nice job. It's 29-23 going into the half. We'll be right back with first half stats and start looking at Ken Transmission key adjustments to the second half. You're watching Bobcat basketball on KFJB-TV and listening on 1230 AM and 93.9 FM.
Doesn't end when the weather gets cold at Wandering Creek Golf Club in Marshalltown with their 2 full swing simulators. Anything you can do at an outdoor golf course, you can do at their indoor golf simulators with 80 plus golf courses to choose from. Wandering Creek has numerous indoor golf tournaments this winter, so check their website for dates and details at wanderingcreekgolf.com. You could also save with special discounts for online bookings. Make a full day of it with golf, food, and your favorite beverage at Wandering Creek Golf Club.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Capon & Brown helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Capon & Brown to hear more about how they can help you feel healthier and happier in your home. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call them today at 641-753-3563 or visit them online at CaponandBrownInc.com. Your local premier Lennox dealer, where quality has been a promise for 48 years.
Don't let concerns about current events derail your long-term financial strategy. Edward Jones financial advisor Zach Wall can help. He'll work with you to understand today's financial landscape and how to be positioned for the long term. Edward Jones can give you the tools for a reasoned, disciplined approach to investing. Call Zach Wall at 641-752-3017 in Marshalltown or online at edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
At Sports Plus Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
Welcome to the Halftime Report on KFJB-TV.
And you're watching the Bobcats Halftime Report on KFJB-TV. Bobcats 29, Riverhawks 23.
Furniture and Mattress has your mattress. Every firmness, comfort, and support level, each at a great price. Make the investment today for a good night's sleep for years to come. McGregor's also has quality furniture for every room in your home. Beautiful, comfortable sofas, recliners, dinette sets, and office furniture to help you work and relax in comfort and style. McGregor's Furniture is proud to bring you quality furniture and great service, and they are proud to support Bobcat Athletics. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown, open 7 days a week.
Hey Bobcat Nation, this is Dale in Houston. You're watching Bobcat Basketball on KFJB-TV.
And we're back. Bobcats 29, Riverhawks 23, and it's now time for a look at stats from the first half, presented by Ken's Transmission of Marshalltown. Bobcats got out to a strong start. It was 16-2 at one point, and it was 18-7 after one, but it's 29-23 at the end of the half. Dale Houston leads the Bobcats with 14 points. On the other side, Davion Maxwell had a nice first half as really the Riverhawks clawed back in that second quarter. He leads the Riverhawks with 7. When we come back, we will have a regional scoreboard update by Central State Bank and look towards the second half adjustments by Ken's Transmissions. You're watching the Bobcat Halftime Report here on KFJB-TV and listening on 1230 KFJB AM and 93.9 FM.
Since 1967, Jensen Ford Lincoln has served generations of families around central Iowa. Quality vehicles, professional service, knowledge of our product, that's a part of Jensen. But what's more important to us is a trust that is passed down from every generation. Jensen Ford Lincoln wants to serve your family. We want to be there for your first car, we want to be there for your family SUV, and we want to see you drive away in the Mustang you always dreamed of. At Jensen, we want to be here for you now and every mile along the way.
How can you help Marshalltown High School and enjoy a mouth-watering burger at the same time? By ordering the Bobcat Burger at Legends American Grill. 2 quarter-pound patties with crisp bacon strips, sautéed onions, and melted American cheddar, jack, and Swiss cheeses on top of fresh shredded lettuce on a toasted bun. It's absolutely delicious. $1 from every Bobcat Burger sold is donated by Legends to Marshalltown High School activities. So, enjoy a Bobcat Burger and help MHS. The Bobcat Burger, another exclusive from Legends American Grill in Marshalltown.
And we're back here as you see the Mason City dance team. They're up there. They have dedicated this to their dance coach who lost her life in cancer. All tonight, these 2 games have been the coaches versus cancer. As over 15 years of doing these games, Mason City has raised almost $200,000 But now it's time for the Central State Bank Regional Scoreboard Update. Big thumbs up to Brooks back at the studio. For these scores, Grundy Center, no issues with AGWSR, 72-19. Collins Maxwell is up at G&G, 23-21. Colonesco is beating BCLUW 28-20. Ankeny down to Waukee Northwest, 31-26 at halftime. Ames up at Cedar Falls, 24-22. Nevada 29, South Hamilton 19. And that is your Central State Bank Regional Scoreboard Update.
When Mike Overton moved to Laurel, Iowa, he had a vision to have a diesel repair shop that would support his growing family and passion for working on diesel engines. Being part of the East Marshall community means ensuring that farmers, truck drivers, and businesses run smoothly. With a large building and state-of-the-art equipment, Laurel Diesel Services is always up for a challenge. When your farm trucks, semis, or other diesel equipment requires maintenance or the occasional repair, take it to Laurel Diesel Services.
The right insurance agent can make all the difference. Assured Partners agents represent multiple insurance companies. They can pick and choose from a larger variety of outstanding insurance options. Assured Partners also handles life and health insurance and Medicare supplement coverage. With access to local, regional, and national insurance companies, Assured Partners will create policies tailored to the coverage you need. For more information, go online to assuredpartners.com/Marshalltown. Power through partnership with Assured Partners in Marshalltown, Toledo, and West Des Moines.
Now it's time for our Ken Transmission key adjustments to the second half. Really, the Bobcats, with Trey Brooks on the floor, there were no adjustments needed. But when he went off the court, the Bobcats really struggled to get offense. I'd really encourage, is a lot of that's been pick and roll. I would isolate Dalen and Trey on one side of the court. Make sure Dalen keeps getting the basketball. He has 14 of the 29 for the Bobcats. And on that defensive side, it's that second cutter on that Mason City Riverhawks offense has been getting looks. So cut down that on all the cuts. Bobcats are going to come out of Mason City here with a victory. When we come back, we'll get ready for the second half as the Bobcats seek to end the streak as they've lost 3 in a row, looking to get a win back on the board. Stats and halftime adjustments presented by Ken Transmission, your family-owned transmission experts, here on KFJB-TV.
Ever seen what it takes to fix a transmission? It takes a lot of patience, a lot of experience, and a whole lot of talent. At Ken's Transmission, they have all the above. Family owned and operated with over 62 years of experience in all areas of transmission, keeping your vehicle shifting smoothly, and routine maintenance, repair, and replacement, including automatic and manual. For reputable service you can trust, Ken's Transmission. Ken's Transmission at 306 East Ensign Street in Marshalltown is a proud sponsor of the Marshalltown Bobcats.
Hey Bobcat fans, this is Drake Capello, and you're watching Bobcat Basketball on KFJB-TV.
And we're back as you watch the Bobcat boys warm up here. You know, we said watch the Bobcat boys warm up here. You know, we said what to watch at the beginning of the game. It was Dalen, Trey, and who? Who is that third scorer? Bobcats in the first half of the season. It was at times it was Prince and Dalen were definitely going to happen. The miss was it going to be Drake? Was it going to be Trey? Here in the second half of the season, Prince no longer on the team. Dalen had been hurt. Drake has been good, but Trey's been hurt as well. Who is going to really be that third scorer? Every night the Bobcats need a third scorer. Tonight, it's Drake Capello. He had 8 there in the first quarter, cooled off in the second quarter. Then when we looked at the Riverhawks, it was keep Cale quiet. For the most part, the Bobcats did a pretty good job on Cale Hobart. Averages 12 on the year. Bobcats gave up 4. So the Bobcats can continue that rolling. Bobcats could come out of here with a victory. Let's take a quick 1-minute break as we get out of the halftime report and get ready for the second half. for Bobcat basketball here on KFJB-TV.
And save for your child to go to college. The medical school after graduation was a surprise. A happy, expensive surprise. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When opportunities surprise you, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
Hey Bobcat fans, this is Jackson Bowie and you're watching Bobcat basketball on KFJB-TV.
And we're back as the Bobcats getting ready for this second half. Bobcats will start the second half the way they did the first. Eisenbarth, Brooks, Gianetto, Capeyu, and Houston. It'll be Maxwell, Roberts, Cornick, Gopel, and Cale Hobart, the same starters for the Riverhawks. In the first half, the Riverhawks had 4 from Ethan Roberts, 7 from Maxwell, 4 from Hobart, and 6 from Cornick. Hobart guarded by Capeyu still. Cornick guarded by Houston. Eisenbarth on Gopel. Trey on Maxwell. Gianetto will guard Roberts. And a little dribble drive by Gopel. Back cut, and that has killed the Bobcats. It's when that second defender comes over, and once that second man comes, they back cut every single time. It's happened to Dalen a couple times, and it's an easy bucket for Jess Cornick. And it's back to a 4-point game. Hand off to Capeyu. Capeyu gets a pick from Dalen. Down to the corner to Eisenbarth, guarded by Gopel. Nice reverse back into the corner. Now Brooks on the post. Kicks it out to Gianetto. Gets it down to Houston in the corner, guarded by Hobart. Looks inside, replaced by Trey. Trey now gets into the lane. A great block by Michael Gopel. That's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to stay with the Bobcats. Gopel caught Brooks going up, and a great block. Sometimes you feel like with all this pick and roll stuff, another block by Hobart as the shot clock was going down. It's going to be Riverhawks ball. Bobcats have been playing a ton of pick and roll here tonight, and it feels as if almost that bringing another defender has really just clogged up the offense, not really gotten much advantage in those pick and roll situations. Maxwell gets fake handoff to Hobart, who chicken wings but no call. Short by Cornick. Gianetto rebound, and here comes Trey. Trey gets it across the timeline, sizes up Maxwell, crosses him up, and then pulls it out. Drops it into Houston. Houston guarded by Gopel. Kicks it to Gianetto. Wide open. Capeyu. Back iron, no good. And here comes the Riverhawks. Maxwell across the timeline. Left-handed dribble stops. No pop. Gets it to Gopel. Back to Maxwell. A block by Trey. Got back in it. And then Maxwell able to gather the miss and put it back up for 2. It's now a 2-point ball game. Bobcats are struggling right now. Brooks gets it across the timeline. Top gets it free throw line extended to Eisenbarth. Passes it down to Gianetto. Gets the cut up from Capeyu, playing the 2-man game with Houston. Corner to Trey. Pump fake. Out to Capeyu. Wide open 3. Splash. He went Daryl Hannah, Tom Hanks, John Candy on that. Splash from deep. It's now 32-27. 5:50 left to go here in the third quarter. Capeyu has 11 as Maxwell gets it over to Cornick, down to Hobart in the corner, guarded by Capeyu. Gopel cuts through. Millsap cuts through, no take. Hobart to the lane, off the glass, and good. Sorry, that was Roberts, not Millsap. Trey gets to Capeyu, who's guarded by Roberts. Top of the key. A man-to-man by the Riverhawks right now. Very aggressive. Sometimes you'll see them switch out of this man, and it's going to be a foul on Jackson Eisenbarth. It's going to be an illegal screen. He moved into the defender as Maxwell tried to go around it. Bobcats came out strong, now find themselves in a dogfight. Their half-court offense has not been strong here tonight. Maxwell guarded by Gianetto. Looks like the Bobcats are going to play a 2-3 zone right now. as Roberts gets into the lane, and that was too easy. Too easy, and it's a 1-point ball game. Roberts has got 6. Bobcat came with that 2-3 zone, and it's just a nice flash inside and nothing doing. Oh, my goodness. Trayshawn Brooks put Maxwell in a blender. Defender came over. Trey just hung in the air and was able to get, with his strength and finesse, get it up over the rim. There he goes. Look at that. The double clutch for the bump and the bucket. He'll go for 3 on the old-fashioned way from the free throw line. That's just Trey's second bucket of the night. You'd like to see him be more aggressive here off the bounce. Free throw is up, and it's good. Bobcats extend the lead back up to 4. It's 35-31, 4:41 left to go here in the third. Bobcats extend this defense. When they've extended this defense this year, it's been good. It's been able to get teams flustered and get the Bobcats some quick points. Riverhawks are able to break it, though. Bobcats drop back to that 2-3 zone. Cornick gets the top of the key, over to Roberts for 3. Back iron no good, but nobody boxes out just Cornick. Nobody. He averages 10 points a game, and right now he's close to his average. He's got 10. 35-33, Bobcats up on the Riverhawks. Handoff, dribble drive, handoff to Capeyu. Capeyu pulls Eisenbarth out for a pick and roll. Doesn't want it, down to Houston in the corner. Gopel's out on him. Giannetto quickly drives but kicks it back out to Trey. Oh, Trey had Roberts yo-yoing but couldn't keep the handle. Gets it back to Brooks on the block. And this half-court offense is not good right now. It has not been good. The quick hitters, everything is stagnant, no flashing, and people aren't taking shots when they've got it. Bobcats have to be intentional on offense here tonight. I think I've seen that in both games here where it's more lackadaisical. You're getting lulled in on the offensive end. Go after it. Be intense. Go to that bucket. As Bobcats are back into man defense. As Cornick comes off a screen, no good, a little too strong. Trey Brooks with another rebound. He's sizing up Roberts, kicks out to Capeyu for 3, back iron no good. Houston almost gets it, but it's off his hands, and here come the Riverhawks. Oh, a great push through by Roberts, but he missed the layup. A great strength move, ripped through, but was a little light on the layup. Bobcats lucky that this isn't tied. Yeah, we're going to get a timeout from the Bobcats. Bobcats up 2, 3:05 left to go. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball on 1230 a.m. and 93.9 FM and watching on KFJB-TV.
In your home is power. Power to remodel your home. Take a memorable vacation. Add a deck or patio. Lennox Employees Credit Union can help you unleash the financial power you possess with a home equity loan. Consolidate debt, fund a student loan, or pay for a wedding. Home equity loans are as low as 5.74% for a 5-year fixed-rate loan. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Online at lennoxecu.com.
Bobcat Nation, this is Jackson Eisenbarth, and you're watching Bobcat Basketball on KFJB-TV.
We're back here. Here's Trey Brooks getting into the lane, a little double clutch pump and the finish, and he finished it with a 3-point play from the line. Trey Brooks, junior guard, has 7 points for the Bobcats. Bobcats are led by Dalen Houston's 14. Senior guard Drake Capeyu has 11, while on the other side, Jess Cornick leads the Riverhawks with 10. Bobcats in a fight, up big early, but the Riverhawks did not go away. 35-33, it's Giannetto, Brooks, Capeyu, Eisenbarth, Houston. And then it's Hobart, Roberts, Williamson, Millsap, and Cornick for the Riverhawks. Giannetto's got it, looks inside to Capeyu, and the Bobcats have really gotten lethargic. But, oh, my goodness. Dalen Houston took that with angst and aggression right to the rack and finished through the harm. He's got a chance for the 3-point play. Dalen Houston got that in the corner. Defender went after the ball. He took one step and he attacked. and was able to get his shoulder square easily off the glass for 2 and see if he can get 3 the old-fashioned way. Braden Weatherly subs in for Jackson Eisenbarth. Dalen lines up the free throw shot, and it's going to roll through. He has got 17 points. Riverhawks get into the corner. Dalen out guarding Jess Cornick. Bobcats are back to a man-to-man defense here. Trey guarding the ball in Millsap. Oh, Giannetto was almost able to poke that away from Roberts, but the Riverhawks retain. Cornick takes it straight to the rack and able to get it over the outstretched arm of Dalen Houston, and he gets his 12th point, 6th point in the second half. 38-35, 2:12 left to go here in the third quarter. Dalen Houston guarded by Cale Hobart. Dalen kind of clears it out, gets it in the lane, kicks it to Weatherly. Little 17-footer, and it's pure. The senior forward gets his first 2 of the night. Oh, my goodness. Jess Cornick just ran over a referee, no call, and here comes the Bobcats. Trey gets it in the lane. Capello wide open for 3. No good. Rims out, but Weatherly with another offensive rebound, his second of the night. Houston pulls it out, guarded by Williamson. Now he's got it on Millsap. Oh, and he just lost the basketball. Nice jump stop, but he didn't jump stop with the ball. Hobart got it in the front court, takes it against Capello. Oh, Capello got beat. He got beat to the lane, and Hobart's got deceptively long legs as he rips through. He was able to step around Capello and force the foul. 1:21 left to go, and that is Drake Capello's second foul on the night. It looks like, I believe, Rogelio Sarin will come in for Drake. As Hobart with his first shot is off the iron, no good. And Rogelio Sarin's coming in for Drake Capello. And it looks as if Braden Miller is going to come in for the Riverhawks, along with number 23, Alex Dietz. So it's Dietz, Miller, Millsap, Hobart, and Williamson. Second one is up, and it's good. That is Hobart's 7th point of the night. 40-36, 1:12 left to go here in the third quarter. As they extend this 3-2 zone, Giannetto's dribbling about 30 feet from the basket. And gets it across court to Dalen Houston. Houston attacking. Sarin gets the cutting Brooks. And Brooks they're going to say he got fouled. As Trey tried to cross through a double team and the ball got kicked away. Actually feel like a bump on the play. That's only the third team foul on the Riverhawks. Trey's going to trigger the inbounds. Gets it into Weatherly and hands it back to Trey. Bobcats, Trey takes it straight to the rack. Foul off the glass, no good. And Trey does a little 90-degree angle spin to have the Bobcats pull him up instead of the Riverhawks there. Give it to Tate Millsap. He tried. He wanted to give him a helping hand. But Trey's going to seek to get point 8 and 9 here from the line. Trey's 1-1 tonight. Shot's going to be up, and it's good. Trey with his 4th point here. Actually, his 6th point here. 7th point here in the third quarter. It's 9 points for Trey Brooks. 42-36 Bobcats. 46 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Back cut pass, and it's going to go to the Bobcats. Bobcats, if that pass was a little bit sharper, that's a bucket. Bobcats have turned their head on back cuts on 3 occasions here tonight. Lucky not to get caught a 4th time. It's going to be about a 7-second difference from shot clock to game clock. 35 seconds to go in the third quarter, 26 left to go on the shot clock. Houston gets it to a wide-open Sarin from the corner, front iron, no good. And here comes Raiden Miller and the Rivercats up to Cale Hobart. Hobart guarded by Sarin, back to Miller. Back to Hobart, little shimmy shake drop step. Nice stop by Braden Weatherly to come over with the help. 13 seconds left to go, no shot clock. Miller looks to hand off to Hobart. Hobart guarded by Sarin, switches off to Giannetto, back cut to Dietz. Dietz out to Miller for three. That's going to be short, no good. Williamson with the rebound, and no shots going to be taken. Bobcats 42, Riverhawks 36. Going to be an exciting fourth quarter here on KFJB-TV.
Marshalltown knows competition. We started forging trowels in 1890 and evolved into manufacturing tools, masonry, drywall, concrete, flooring, tile, paint, and more. Today, we're still going strong. Marshalltown strong. As a worldwide leader in manufacturing, we crush the competition. We believe in our community and are proud to support Bobcat Athletics.
Hey Bobcat fans, this is Drake Capello, and you're watching Bobcat Basketball on KFJB-TV.
And we're back. Bobcats going into the fourth quarter up 42-36, looking to go 10-5 on the year, while the Riverhawks are looking to go 6-8. Now it's time for a regional scoreboard update brought to you by Central State Bank. Discover what Central State Bank can do for you. Locations in Ames, West Des Moines, and State Center. Well, we've got a final in Cedar Falls. Ames Little Cyclones beat Cedar Falls 56-46. Grundy Center, no problem with AGWSR 72-19. Collins Maxwell 23, GMG 21 at half. And also at half, Ankeny 26, Waukee Northwest 31. Now it's back for some Bobcat basketball. It will be the Riverhawks basketball. It's going to be Millsap, Gopel, Cornick, Hobart, and Davian Maxwell. For the Bobcats, Trey Brooks, Drake Capello, Dalen Houston, Braden Weatherly, and Junior Carter Giannetto. Millsap drops it into Gopel, guarded by Weatherly. Gets to a cut from Cornick. Dalen's right there guarding him tightly. Trey still on Maxwell. Maxwell looks, gets in the corner now, kick out, back to Cornick. Dalen does a nice job of shutting down. Nice little Euro step through. That's just good footwork by Jess Cornick. I will tell you, Jess has gotten it a little bit on the defensive side with Dalen getting him, but man alive, he's got some good footwork. Almost a steal by Hobart. It gets it to Giannetto. Giannetto guarded by Cornick. Now back out to the half-court line from Dalen Houston. Plays a little two-man with Carter. Carter gets into the corner to Trey. Now you're looking for Dalen to start setting up on that block. See if they reverse the ball to get it back to Dalen. Trey gets a 17-footer line drive, no good, but Dalen gets the rebound. Almost knocked away, but Dalen's able to save it. You got to get it into the post to Dalen. This is where we get lethargic and lackadaisical and just swing it around the perimeter. You got to give it to him. Now he's got a much smaller Maxwell. Great job by Dalen Houston. Dalen has to touch the ball in scoring position every single time down the court here tonight. He's got 19. And that's going to be a walk on Jess Cornick. He got caught in no man's land and took a little bit extra step. 6:15 to go. But really the whole thing is Coach Apple is coaching up Braden Weatherly as the Riverhawks are extending this defense. See how the Bobcats handle that. Able to get it across the line. Dalen Houston guarded by Gopel. This is where I just say you clear the side. Looking at, yells out, Coach Apple yells out triangles. Braden Weatherly gets it to Capello. Top of the key. It's all to get it down to Houston in the post. Get it right down. Wide open three for Giannetto. Bucket. And that is all because they got it to Houston. Coach Apple is fired up. Exactly what he wanted. Get it inside to get it outside because the defense is going to have to suck in. And that's a wide open three for the junior. Great job. His first bucket of the night. Shots up, no good. Trey Brooks with another rebound, and here come the Bobcats with numbers. As Trey Brooks shot out of a cannon to Weatherly in the corner. 3-ball front iron, no good, and Jess Kornick rips it down. Maxwell and the Riverhawks, here they come. Maxwell takes a pass, drops in. Great job by Trey Brooks. And they're going to call foul, I think, they're going to call it on Trey. I thought he got clean on ball, but no. It's going to be a foul. Bobcats have extended this back out to a 9-point lead. As Jackson Eisenbarth is going to come in for Braden Weatherly. And Ethan Roberts is going to come in for the Riverhawks. It'll be Maxwell, Gopel, Hobart, Kornick for the Riverhawks. Starters on both sides of the court. 3-ball by Kornick is good. He's been really good here tonight. He's got 17. Capeyu guarded by Roberts. This is where they're getting it into the post. Now on that far side block, Dalen gets it into the lane. Bucket in the bump. He's just too strong, too good, and too good of a leaper. There is no one the size and the athleticism of Dalen Houston here in a Mason City uniform. Houston going for point 22 tonight. Houston. Free throws up, and it's no good. Rebound, Gopel. Bobcats 49, Mason City 41, 4:41 left to go in this ball game. Roberts has a little trouble with the handle, but is able to give it to Maxwell. Maxwell into the corner. Hobart looking, pulls it back out. Top of the key, gets it over to Maxwell, guarded by Trey Brooks. Reverse spin dribble, but Trey's right there at every spin. Giannetto in Roberts' jersey. As Capeyu is there, and oh my goodness, Hobart almost lost it going up. Drake was there the whole way, but they do a nice job with footwork here at Mason City. Kornick and Hobart and Maxwell have all gotten buckets just based off of good footwork while going and attacking the rim. Gets a Capeyu top of the key, right back down. The secondary defender goes, but Dalen's just got to be patient. Oh, missed it. Couldn't get it in, but that's still an automatic good shot anyways. Oh, great block by Trey Brooks. Bobcats up 6, looking to make it more. Gets it to Eisenbarth. Eisenbarth kicks it out to Houston. Oh, get it down into the post. 3-ball, good. Giannetto with his second 3 of the fourth quarter. Bobcats up 9. 3:20 left to go. Huge shot by the junior. It's going to be a foul on the Bobcats. It's going to be a push on Jackson Eisenbarth, I believe. It's going to be 2 shots for Jess Kornick, looking for points 18 and 19. First one is up and is no good. Second shot is up, and that one's going to be pure for the senior. He's got point 18 here tonight. Capeyu gets it up to Houston, down to Giannetto as the Bobcats break the press, but then a late trap. And they're going to call a jump ball, and it's going to stay with the Bobcats. Each team has 3 timeouts left here. 3:11 to go. Bobcats up 8. Trey looking, gets it inside. Back out. Giannetto, number 3. No good, front iron. Maxwell bringing it up the court for the Riverhawks. Riverhawks need a bucket. Gets it to Hobart. Hobart guarded by Capeyu. Capeyu cuts him off. Roberts gets it back to Hobart. Hobart in the corner to Kornick. Kornick guarded by Dalen. Between the legs, but Dalen's right there to stay in front of him. Now over to Gopel, guarded by Eisenbarth. Gopel gets the cut back, and it's going to be knocked away off of Dalen Houston. It's going to stay with the Riverhawks. 9 seconds left to go on the shot clock. 2:39 on the game clock. And just a reminder, up at the end of the game, we will have the Calvin Rockets Player of the Week. And it's a 5-second call. Great job by the Bobcats. That has just got to make Nick Trask absolutely frustrated. Here you are in a tight ball game. 2:39 left to go. You've lost 6 in a row, and that's just unforced turnovers you can't have. Trey able to break the press, gets it to Eisenbarth in the corner, back iron, no good. Rebound, Drake Capeyu, and he's going to be fouled by Jess Cornick. Great position by the senior guard, and Bobcat all-time leader in three-point shots made. And Trey Brooks is going to inbound the basketball. Pick inside, has to get the ball back in, and Capeyu is able to get it. Dalen Houston, top of the key, guarded by Gopel. He's going to pass that off to Giannetto. Looking to swing it around, get it in the post now. Now they got Dalen on the block against Maxwell. Cross-court pass to Capeyu. Giannetto gets it to Brooks. Oh, you'd love to see Capeyu make that shot. And then Dalen, little drop step, no good. It just seems to be about a half an inch off from Dalen dropping those dimes in. Maxwell off the glass, runner no good, cleared by Giannetto. Bobcats 1:52 left to go in this ball game, up 8. Trey gets past Maxwell, out to Giannetto. Bobcats are starting to use some clock here as Brooks takes it back to a wide open Giannetto. Number 3, back iron, no good. Cleared by Roberts, and here comes Maxwell and the Riverhawks. Gets it up to Hobart. Hobart back to Maxwell. And then Roberts says, see the three, no good. Dalen with the rebound. Bobcats 80 seconds away from number 10 in the victory column. You're thinking fouls are going to have to start to come here pretty quickly. But no fouls so far. And here's the thing. There's 15 seconds left to go here on the shot clock. Down to 10. Eisenbarth lines up a 3. They're up 11. Huge 3. Dagger 3. Jackson Eisenbarth. His second 3 of the night. It's 55-44. 57 seconds to go. And we'll take a timeout with 1 minute left to go in the ball game.
The insurance agent can make all the difference. Assured Partners agents represent multiple insurance companies. They can pick and choose from a larger variety of outstanding insurance options. Assured Partners also handles life and health insurance and Medicare supplement coverage. With access to local, regional, and national insurance companies, Assured Partners will create policies tailored to the coverage you need. For more information, go online to assuredpartners.com/Marshalltown. Power through partnership with Assured Partners in Marshalltown, Toledo, and West Des Moines.
Hey Bobcat Nation, this is Rogelio Soran, and you're watching Bobcat Basketball on KFJB-TV.
And we come back. It's 55-44. Jackson Eisenbarth with a dagger 3 at the end of the shot clock as the Bobcats are up 11 points here in the fourth. Bobcats are led by Dalen Houston's 21. Drake Capeyu has 11. He had 3 threes. And then Trey Brooks has 9, 7 of those in the third quarter when the Bobcats absolutely desperately needed them. And then Carter Giannetto, the junior guard, with 2 huge fourth quarter threes for the Bobcats. And here comes the press. Bobcats are going to put pressure, token pressure. Now they're going to pull it back. Hobart bringing it across the timeline. Bobcats again did a nice job with Hobart here tonight. Jess Cornick's really been the one giving the Bobcats troubles. He has 18 points tonight, but he misses that. Dalen Houston gets the rebound, and it's going to be 1-1 here at the other end as Dalen Houston goes back to the line. Dalen here tonight is 1 of 3 from the line. Again, a big shout out to Keith Stewart, Jesse DeMeyer on the video here today. Zach Tomish, on-site producer, and then back at the studio, everyone's favorite Brooks, Jeff Brooks. Shot is up and no good. Dalen's shot the ball from the free throw line pretty well this year, but not so tonight. 55-24. And the take by Maxwell, short, no good, but Cornick lays it up and good. He's got 20. Bobcats not good on the glass. We're going to keep it here as the Bobcats up 9, 32 seconds to go. And as they take a timeout, let's do a regional scoreboard update by Central State Bank. Central State Bank. Discover what Central State Bank can do for you. Locations in Ames, West Des Moines, and State Center. Ottumwa comes out with a hard-fought win against Des Moines North, 56-51. South Hardin and East Marshall ran it up and down the court. East Marshall coming on the short end of the stick, 87-80. Nevada 60, South Hamilton 56. Waukee Northwest won away against Ankeny, 68-53. And as we said earlier, Ames takes on Cedar Falls and beats them 56-46. For the Bobcats, it's Houston, Eisenbarth, Gianetto, Brooks, and Capello. For the Riverhawks, it's Maxwell, Roberts, Gopel, Hobart, Cornick. And they're going to foul Drake Capello. Capello has been the strongest free throw shooter his 4 years here at MHS. But on the year, Drake Capello is shooting 74%. He was up around 90%, but he has really struggled from the line here since Christmas. The shot is up and his back iron no good. Such an interesting thing. It's seemingly in his head. As Hobart takes it against him, gets dropped down, and he's able to get it over to Gopel, back to Hobart. Runs into Maxwell. 3 balls up, no good. And Gopel and Maxwell run into each other, and somehow it's still Riverhawks ball. A foul on the 3 as Gianetto fouls Ethan Roberts. It's 55-46. Bobcats have not been able to get an offensive rebound to save their life in the last minute and a half. But as you look at Ethan Roberts has had a pretty good game, 6 points, now 7, and he averages 3.5 points a game, so he is doubling his average here tonight. Second shot is up, and it's good. Now his 8-point, he'll have one more since he was fouled on the 3-point shot. And the shot is up. And back iron no good. And the rebound is going to stay with the Riverhawks. Just not good as Maxwell throws up a 3, too long, no good. And it's going to be bounced off the ground back to Hobart. 1 second to go. Hobart shot. Front iron no good. And that'll do it. Bobcats 55. Riverhawks 48. Your Bobcats go to 10-5. We'll be back with the locker room report here on KFJB-TV.
Choose Marshalltown Community College for your education.
A quality education.
Hands-on career training.
Convenient on-campus living.
One-on-one attention from my instructors.
Earning my AA degree and transferring to university, all while saving money.
Why was MCC the right choice for me? The great student activities and the friends I met.
2 convenient locations and the option to take online classes.
The right choice is MCC.
You should never have to wait after ordering new appliances. At Pence Appliance, you wouldn't. With an incredible selection in stock and ready to install today. Our friendly team is here to help you pick the perfect set to match your style. And let our professional technicians install and set up your new appliances, often delivering the very next day. Stop in today, see all the new features, and find your new look at Pence Appliance. For sales and service of everything appliance, go see the Pence team.
McGregor's Furniture and Mattress has your mattress. Every firmness, comfort, and support level, each at a great price. Make the investment today for a good night's sleep for years to come. McGregor's also has quality furniture for every room in your home. Beautiful, comfortable sofas, recliners, dinette sets, and office furniture to help you work and relax in comfort and style. McGregor's Furniture is proud to bring you quality furniture and great service, and they are proud to support Bobcat Athletics. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown, open 7 days a week.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce reminds you that when you shop locally, you are benefiting members of our community and adding to our local community overall. You'll find local business owners are generally more knowledgeable, provide better service, and even know their customers by name. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce exists to be an advocate for our business community. Membership in the Chamber benefits your business and adds to the strength of our advocacy efforts. For more information on shopping locally and Chamber membership, go to marshalltown.org.
Coming up, post-game statistics, a check of the area scoreboard, and post-game reaction. The Locker Room Report on KFJB-TV, presented by Wells Fargo Advisors of Marshalltown.
Welcome back to Mason City and the Bobcat Locker Report here on News Talk 1230 KFJB, AM and 93.9 FM, along with KFJB-TV. Bobcat win. Bobcats go to 10-5, while Mason City falls to 5-9. It was a 55-48 victory for the Bobcats. Just nice to get a victory. You could tell that by the excitement of the team as they jumped off the court, high-fiving and chest bumping. Bobcats were led by junior forward Dalen Houston. Houston had 21 points. He had 14 of those in the first half. There were points where he was the most dominant player on the court. Along with his 21, you got 11 from Drake Capello. Trey Brooks had 9, 7 of those in the third quarter. Jackson Eisenbarth had 6, a 3 in each half, and Carter Gianetto had 6 with 2 threes in that fourth quarter, and Braden Weatherly also dropped in a bucket. The Riverhawks for Mason City were led by a really good game from Jess Kornick. Jess Kornick had 20 points himself. We said the key to victory was to keep Kale quiet. Bobcats did a pretty good job with that, with only 9 points from the senior leading scorer from the Mason City Riverhawks. So when we come back in the Locker Room Report, we will announce our Calvin Rocket Player of the Week, along with have an interview with head coach Michael Apple. You'll be back at the Locker Room Report here on KFJB-TV.
And save for your child to go to college. The medical school after graduation was a surprise. A happy, expensive surprise. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When opportunities surprise you, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
Golf doesn't end when the weather gets cold at Wandering Creek Golf Club in Marshalltown with their 2 full-swing simulators. Anything you can do at an outdoor golf course, you can do at their indoor golf simulators with 80-plus golf courses to choose from. Wandering Creek has numerous indoor golf tournaments this winter, so check their website for dates and details at wanderingcreekgolf.com. You can also save with special discounts for online bookings. Make a full day of it with golf, food, and your favorite beverage at Wandering Creek Golf Club.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Capon & Brown helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Capon & Brown to hear more about how they can help you feel healthier and happier in your home. It can't get any more perfect than that. Call them today at 641-753-3563 or visit them online at caponandbrowninc.com. Your local premier Lennox dealer, where quality has been a promise for 48 years.
Are you looking for an affordable way to update the look of your shower or vanity? At Top Crafters, we offer more than just countertops. The possibilities are endless with custom and standard shower bases and panels. Wilson Art's innovative wall panel system and the Onyx collection both make custom showers easy. These systems are beautiful, durable, and made in the USA. Top Crafters also has a huge selection of laminate, solid surface, quartz, and granite. For your next project, stop into our showroom at 811 Iowa Avenue West in Marshalltown.
The week presented by it's now time for Calvin Rockets Player of the Week, presented by Calvin Rockets Bar and Grill in Marshalltown, open for dine-in or to go. Visit them pre or post game. And back from injury, 14 points Tuesday night, 21 tonight, 17.5 points per game here in this week, along with some big plays playing through them in the post, making wide open threes for the Bobcats to pull it away. Dalen Houston is our Calvin Rocket Player of the Week. When we come back, we will have the Laurel Diesel Services post-game coaches interview with very happy Coach Michael Apple. You're watching the Locker Room Report here on KFJB-TV.
today's world, you are what you put on social media. If you don't believe me, go check out Calvin Rocket on Facebook. Not only will you find enticing pictures of delicious specials and favorite menu items, you'll also see a whole lot of Bobcat pride. From football to fine arts and everything in between, Calvin Rocket is always sharing what makes them proud to be Bobcats. Keep up to date with Calvin Rocket specials and events at facebook.com/Calvin Rocket Marshalltown. Share the pride, and don't forget to share the cheese curds.
You're an empty nester closing in on that retirement property. Chances are your plans didn't include mom moving in, but life happens and you do the right thing. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement means caring for yourself and a loved one, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
At Sports Plus Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
Since 1967, Jensen Ford Lincoln has served generations of families around central Iowa. Quality vehicles, professional service, knowledge of our product, that's a part of Jensen. But what's more important to us is a trust that is passed down from every generation. Jensen Ford Lincoln wants to serve your family. We want to be there for your first car, we want to be there for your family SUV, and we want to see you drive away in the Mustang you always dreamed of. At Jensen, we want to be here for you now and every mile along the way.
How can you help Marshalltown High School and enjoy a mouth-watering burger at the same time? By ordering the Bobcat Burger at Legends American Grill. 2 quarter-pound patties with crisp bacon strips, sauteed onions, and melted American cheddar, jack, and Swiss cheeses on top of fresh shredded lettuce on a toasted bun. It's absolutely delicious. $1 from every Bobcat Burger sold is donated by Legends to Marshalltown High School activities. So, enjoy a Bobcat Burger and help MHS. The Bobcat Burger, another exclusive from Legends American Grill in Marshalltown.
And welcome into the Bobcat Locker Room Report here with the Laurel Diesel Services post-game coaches interview here with Coach Michael Apple. 55-48. Had to feel pretty good to get back on the win side of the column.
Yeah, it is. You know, we played a pretty good game overall tonight for the most part. You know, our kids' effort was there again tonight, so it's always good to come out on top and get the win.
Yeah, you come out of the blocks. The Bobcats just shot out of a cannon. Trey Brooks was doing much more of his facilitator role, but you saw Capeyu drop a 3, Eisenbarth drop a 3. You see Dalen Houston drop a 3. Explain to us, how important is that first quarter just to jump out on the Riverhawks?
You know, I just thought we were consistent again with defending really well, and the difference in the night is we had some of those shots get knocked down early. We got it inside to Dalen a little bit. We had some guys drive it to get to the paint a little bit more to get some of those easier shots, and we knocked them down.
And then you look on that other side, the Riverhawks were down big, but they were able to chip away at it. Jess Kornick had a really nice night.
Yeah.
But really on that offensive end, Bobcats had more size, maybe some more athleticism, but if the Bobcats would turn their head or overplay, they would back cut. Talk about that Riverhawks offensive strategy.
Yeah, they've ran that offense for a long time now. It's kind of a 5-out, cutting. Sometimes they set a screen away and he's cutting over top. So, and then obviously cutting on the corners there if you're not paying attention. And they did a good job of that tonight against us. So that's something we need to look at and just get better with, and of not losing our man at times and just staying consistent and continually playing hard, each possession on defense.
That third quarter, it was very, very tight. I want to fast forward to that fourth quarter where you saw the Bobcats offense was a little bit lethargic, and you could see you became more animated on the sideline and started to play through Dalen in the post, started to get it side to side to be able to set him up in the post. What were you telling your team there in the fourth quarter?
Well, basically every screen that was set, they're switching, so we were just trying to get the mismatch on Dalen there and then play through him. And no, 3 or 4 possessions in a row there, we did a really good job of that. You know, around that 4-minute mark, all of a sudden we kind of get 3-point happy, and we want to just really fire it up there right away. And we just we have to understand that we are in control of the game. We don't need to fire it up there right away. We need to run the clock, to do what's working, which is getting it inside, and just stay consistent with that and not go away from that.
And the really ironic part of it all, and one of the more emotional times I've seen you with a big fist bump was it went into Dalen, kicked it back out for a wide open three. Instead of jacking up the early three, you actually get a much better three when you go inside.
Well, you know, I thought that was a really good possession we had, and we ran the clock down. I just said, we wanted to kind of control what we were doing there, and we ran it down under 10. You know, Drake makes that. I thought Drake could have shot it. He was open. He makes the extra pass to Carter, and he knocks it down. So I just thought that was a great possession by our guys. And, you know, that's just something we need to do, continue to do a little bit more, is just work it inside out, and good things will happen for us.
And it was good to see about everybody contributed in a big way. Yeah. Even Weatherly had the 2 points, but he had 2 huge offensive rebounds, and even Jackson Bowie getting in a little bit before that first half, a little 2-man game, so Trey got the bucket before the half.
Absolutely. You know, guys are ready to play. Real Healy had some minutes again tonight, and he was good. So guys just need to be ready to go when their name's called. And, you know, I'm just proud overall of a team effort and a team win.
And travel down to Ottumwa Tuesday night. It's going to be a little road-weary Hawks. Start up in Mesa City, Ottumwa, Fort Dodge. Ottumwa was able to get Des Moines North 56-51 tonight. What does Ottumwa – what should Bobcat fans look for in that Ottumwa game Tuesday night?
Well, they play hard. You know, they got some guys. They got some good bodies to them, and they know what they're doing. So they run a lot of different defenses at you in the zone. They're usually primary zone team, and so they're used to that. So we can't get stagnant. We got to understand we got to drive and be aggressive when we play them. And so, we got to be ready to go. Obviously, on the road again, on one of these road trips, it's just a mental mindset of we need to be ready to play.
Thank you very much, Coach. Yeah. And that has been Coach Michael Apple of the 10-5 Marshalltown Bobcats. We'll come back to wrap it up here on KFJB-TV.
When Mike Overton moved to Laurel, Iowa, he had a vision to have a diesel repair shop that would support his growing family and passion for working on diesel engines. Being part of the East Marshall community means ensuring that farmers, truck drivers, and businesses run smoothly. With a large building and state-of-the-art equipment, Laurel Diesel Services is always up for a challenge. When your farm trucks, semis, or other diesel equipment requires maintenance or the occasional repair, take it to Laurel Diesel Services.
Don't let concerns about current events derail your long-term financial strategy. Edward Jones financial advisor Zach Wall can help. He'll work with you to understand today's financial landscape and how to be positioned for the long term. Edward Jones can give you the tools for a reasoned, disciplined approach to investing. Call Zach Wall at 641-752-3017 in Marshalltown or online at edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce reminds you that when you shop locally, you are benefiting members of our community and adding to our local community overall. You'll find local business owners are generally more knowledgeable, provide better service, and even know their customers by name. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce exists to be an advocate for our business community. Membership in the Chamber benefits your business and adds to the strength of our advocacy efforts. For more information on shopping locally and Chamber membership, go to Marshalltown.org.
The equity in your home is power. Power to remodel your home. Take a memorable vacation. Add a deck or patio. Lennox Employees Credit Union can help you unleash the financial power you possess with a home equity loan. Consolidate debt, fund a student loan, or pay for a wedding. Home equity loans are as low as 5.74% for a 5-year fixed-rate loan. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Online at lennoxecu.com.
There's a city within a city not far from here. The city includes a beautiful apartment building with indoor parking, a chapel, a movie theater, a swimming pool, exercise and recreational facilities, putting greens, and more. The city isn't really a city, but it is a wonderful place to live. Make friends and live your best life. It's the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The Embers provides security, independence, and companionship. Beautiful grounds outside and lovely studio, 1 and 2 bedroom apartments inside. See it for yourself. The Embers in Marshalltown.
Bobcats 55, Riverhawks 48. Bobcats 10-5, Riverhawks 5-9. Tuesday night, we'll have the call. Brandon Lewis will be down in Ottumwa. Dylan Doe's TBD, not quite sure. See if we can make it down there as well. But Brandon Lewis will have the call for you. Thank you so much for joining us from Mason City. As the song says, turn off the lights. The party's over. You've been watching the Locker Room Report here on KFJB-TV.
Today's game was brought to you by Lennox Employees Credit Union, Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce, Assured Partners, Legends American Grill, Jensen Ford, Sports Plus, Sports Medicine, Edward Jones, Zach Wall, Capone and Brown, Wayward Social, Zeno's, McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, Pence Appliance and TV, Wells Fargo Advisors, Marshalltown Community College, The Embers, Marshalltown, Bruin Manufacturing, Ken's Transmission, Brown's Shoe Fit, Central State Bank, Calvin Rocket Bar and Grill, Top Crafters, Marshalltown Hy-Vee.